What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Flagrant 2 No Easy Buckets analysis by assholes, water cooler commentary for your sports needs. I'm Andrew Schulz. I'm here with Akaash saying real life Kaz on the ones and twos. We got Alexx Media and Eden. I just turned you into Adin. I connected you guys.
Might as well just be one person at this point.
Real talk.
Alden Media.
No, I got to give Alex his credit, man. My man been grinding.
You're right.
Eden ain't shit. Okay, so this episode has been brought to you by a new sponsor I'm very excited to share with. Shout out to the Flagrant Media Group coming through. Coming through yet another.
They are coming through.
They are coming through, and y'all don't even know. Don't know why we're laughing at this.
Oh, this is great.
Guys, the company is called Full Sack. Okay, it is called Full Sack, and what it does is it makes you come a lot more.
Wow.
Okay, it makes you come a lot more. I'm going to read this copy as they have it, but I also want to give you a personal endorsement because literally this is what it does. Okay,
Yes.
Okay, it's a natural climax enhancer. All right, non-prescription semen volume supplement that makes longer orgasms a reality. It's made with safe vitamin formula. The daily supplement will give you larger ejaculation loads and longer moments of orgasm. Clinical trials have shown that full sack formula can increase sperm count by, wait for it, 74%. We drown in these homes. We drown in them.
God damn, let's do it.
All without unpleasant side effects. No unpleasant side effects. If you want to know just how well full sack works, ask your favorite porn stars. Wait for it, Kaz.
Wow.
Wait for it, Kaz. It's used by featured actors on the popular series. What?
Black.
Yeah, baby!
Let's go. Yo.
That's right. This is Black approved.
All I need
I
to
didn't know black people been using performance enhancers this whole time.
I thought it was all natural. God damn. I don't know if they can go in the Hall of Fame anymore.
Real
bro.
talk, Tushy, Freak Mob, they all enhance those money shots. You can't get better endorsement than that. So enjoy longer lasting and more potential level of pleasure today with Full Sack Climax Enhancer. Available now at www.fullsack. That's FOLSAC.net. Okay, FOLSAC.net, and you use the coupon code FLAGRANT2 for a special 20% off. Flagrant 2
I'm about to use
discount.
that code right fucking now.
20% off for 20% on.
Yeah. 74.
Yeah, you right? Yeah.
God damn.
So, basically, this came in. The sponsor came in. They told me about it. I was like, I cannot believe that this is a real thing you can increase, because we already have Blue Chew, and I'm shouting Blue Chew out early.
Oh yeah,
but we already have Blue Chew, and now you're gonna have the hardest dick and the most sperm. So what happened is it was me and two of my boys were at a bar.
Whoa,
Wait for it, trust.
Okay.
We're at a bar.
I'm excited.
And actually, and we're like, you know what? Fuck it. We got to try it out this weekend because I have to make sure it works if I'm going to endorse it on the podcast, right? So I get my boy Jamil and Chris, and we're like, yo, let's just try it and see how we splash, right? Chris's wife ends up showing up.
The
right?
new Warriors over
very
here.
Attractive.
Splash triplets.
The Splash Brothers. So very attractive redhead girl, right? When I tell you, Chris was like, honestly, I think I washed some freckles off of this girl.
So it's just one try and it was good to go?
Son, it was a wreck, son. When I bust into the condom, I thought the condom, like, you know when it balloons up, you know, like a poodle's tail for an animal balloon? Do you know that little
Or
end?
just squeeze the end and the rest of it is just out like that. Oh my God.
So like, and my boy Bill was like, yo, we were splashing this weekend. It was wild. So listen, it's there. Y'all, man, Flagrant 2,
Let's get some sanctimonials.
We need some sanctimonials.
We need some sanctimonials.
We need some sanctimonials,
order
bro.
them shits, bro. I'm
And
about
then
to order
let
my
us
shit
know.
right now.
And let us know.
Goddamn,
I got some. I'm gonna bring in some
Oh,
for you guys. I got you.
Hell yeah.
Love it.
And then we can do, you guys give us more feedback on
And
it.
I want somebody to combine that and the Blue Chew and let me know what that's
That
like.
is the truth. That's Valentine's Day right there, shorties.
See, you can't put that up every weekend, but if you can, more power to you.
God bless.
God damn.
Anyway, this episode is also brought to you by Adam and Eve. Look at this. We out here, okay?
A lot of people want to pay us for our dicks.
AdamandEve.com is, listen, that is your one-stop shop for any sexual needs that you have on the internet. Go get your condoms, get your videos, get your girl a dildo, get her a vibrator, get whatever you may need at AdamandEve.com. Also, free stuff. That's exactly what you end up getting. All right. You select almost any one item for 50% off, and then Adam and Eve loads on the free stuff, a sexy item for you, a special gift for Bae, and a third item you'll both enjoy, and 6 free spicy movies, plus free shipping. Okay. All you got to use is our offer code Flagrant. It's Flagrant. Remember, for Adam and Eve, it's Flagrant, and then for Full Sack, it's Flagrant too. But Adam and Eve is Flagrant. That's AdamandEve.com, and you use that for Flagrant. Yeah, man, make sure you just go get some stuff there. And dude, if you just want to support the podcast, you're gonna buy condoms, you might as well just buy them there. It's that simple. You just put the order in, you're gonna get the discount, make the shit happen, get the free videos, all those things later, and support what we do over here. And finally, okay, have you ever been injured in a car crash, or perhaps by doing too much fucking?
just in case the first product works too well. Call these guys.
You ever slip and fall or on the job? You need a law firm that's big enough to challenge the largest insurance companies and corporations. Morgan & Morgan has nearly 500 attorneys throughout the country, and they've recovered billions of dollars for clients just like you. Get America's largest personal injury law firm to fight with you, for you, at no upfront costs. That's right. And it's free unless they win. I like that.
I like that.
I'm not paying you to lose. It is. That is how it should be.
100%.
All right. So visit forthepeople.com. You check out Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com. Let's get the show started. First of all, I just want to give a huge shout out, man. Flagrant Media Group.
Yo, they're killing it.
We're moving it. And this
yo.
is a cool moment for this podcast because we've been grinding, and it's cool to see that we really got to give it up for the asshole army, because this is what happens. When y'all support a product, the people in the advertising community, I realize, are very small.
Yeah.
Right? They all talk to each other. And when they hear that there's a show that has like rabid support for something, they have conversations, and eventually these other brands start to come on. Yep. So you guys must have been supporting what we're doing.
You guys
we're very
are doing
appreciative
all the work,
of that, man. Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate y'all so much, man. This is awesome.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Goddamn. So let's get started. I know Akaash and Kaz want to chop it up about Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
There was, thank you for everybody who's been watching Westeros Bros. We did long form version of that. So if you enjoy this combo, you can check that out as well. But so Akaash did not like the episode. He was very passionate about it today.
Blogzilla on. I almost demanded to come on Westeros Bros.
Well, so here's the thing. I actually wanted
Zilla, man. That's my guy.
Shout out to Zilla for coming through. I wanted Kaz and you to come as well, because we had Wheezy there as well. But I was so violently hungover from Nashville, dude. I've never been this hungover in my entire life.
What happened? Cheap? Was it cheap liquor? Or
I
you
think
just drank too much?
There was this fucking twat. Okay, this twat at we were at Kid Rock's bar. If that tells you anything about how drunk we were.
I was about to say, like, yeah, you've already given.
We were.
Who was it? Twat? Kid Rock?
I wish. So this girl, I asked for 10 shots of Jameson. Okay,
you wildin'.
Not for me.
Okay,
but there were some comics there who were just hanging out, and I see her pour the shots with not Jameson, with like the bootleg shitty whiskey.
Yeah.
And I go, hey, I asked for, and it's not that. She goes, no, it was Jameson. And I go, no, it wasn't. I just looked. And then she reaches into the garbage and picks up a bottle of Jameson. And I go, I can see how there might be Jameson in the garbage. But you have a bar. There's good chances it's going to be there. But you did not. And then she just goes, do you want them or not? And I was like, yeah. You fucking beat me, bitch. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, what am I going to... I got to wait another 30 minutes for a bartender to give me some attention?
She put down Life's Draw 4 card. Like, do you want to get drunk or not?
That's she bodied me, bro. I was so bodied by that girl.
Yeah, you should have got drunk at the club, dog.
Well, we did that too. Okay. And I think that's why I was violently hungover.
That's why you didn't make it.
Oh my God. So violently.
You didn't come in here looking like Ace Ventura, very sweaty.
Yo, that was, first of all, I wish that he'd say I would have laughed more, but he made that fun of me already. Yeah. But I do look like Ace Ventura in this outfit, but it had nothing on my show drip. Al?
Yo, these videos you guys are putting out are great.
Oh, that's the merch.
fashion shit?
Yeah, the merch videos.
Yeah, I got that shit, bro. I'm kind of jealous. I'm not in one of those videos.
Oh.
Yet. I kind of want to be in one.
Oh, we gonna have y'all in it.
Be in one.
We gonna have y'all in it.
So who choreographed it? Was it you?
I'll be honest. I did choreograph.
You did
it.
choreograph?
I did choreograph it.
The white man choreographed the
I'm
dance
gonna be
move.
honest. I think you hit the moves a little better than Alex.
Because, of course, if he called the moves,
I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying he moved a little bit more fluidly.
Come on, bro.
You're a little bit more
moves like
boxy
Jagger.
movement.
that wasn't even dancing. That was
I'm
more
just
like
saying.
karate.
I'm just saying.
You the karate expert.
Yeah, we did kicking and shit like that. Fuck yeah, man.
I see you like counting in your head while you were dancing, like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. I was like, oh man, damn.
He did take that personally.
Yeah,
like someone's like, "Yo, they saying that you out dance me on the episode." I was like, "Yes, I can out sing you and out dance you." Obviously,
I got roasted, but that was the only thing I cared about.
Now, after we did the video, he had a moment with himself and his blackness. He was like, "Man, I'm gonna get killed for this, bro." I saw him take a moment. Go, why do I do
how many
this?
takes was it? Was it
One
first
take
take?
up.
One take
take
home.
up.
Hey,
Like,
you bugging, bro. You bugging. You gotta take at least 2 takes. You gotta look at that. And would Beyonce go with 1 take if it was a good take?
Yes.
No, she
Beyonce's
wouldn't.
Who's
perfect.
Beyonce's husband?
First of all, Beyonce
Yeah,
was.
it's true.
She
all right.
clearly one take. She could have done better.
That's true.
Wow.
That's very
No.
You know what I mean?
We not doing
she
that.
one take
We
her
not
marriage,
doing
son.
that.
You could have reran
Nah.
that.
He don't
Yeah, I'm
mean
not
it.
laughing.
They
He
on
don't mean
take
it.
2 of the marriage. He cheated his take 2. 441 at the beginning of take 2. 411.
Nah.
But so we were just violently hungover. But the drip,
Yeah.
I had my purple drip going, my
That
single
was
mom
hard.
outfit.
It was hard.
Son, you have a picture of that for me?
No.
I asked you for the picture for me on stage. You videotaped the whole
was
show.
busy thinking about his dance
videotape.
moves.
And the
Still
memory
depressed,
cards are
bro.
in.
I bet
Nashville?
Yeah, nigga.
Oh shit! We never brought those back.
No.
They weren't in the cams.
Nope.
You take it out.
I take them out the can.
Damn.
Trying
All
to
right.
be prepared, and then I left the memory cards.
Way to go, Alex.
I gotta admit, this is how drunk we were. Can I tell you? And then we're gonna get to this. But can I tell you how drunk we
yeah.
are? So we missed our flight, right? Which is normal
shit.
when you're hungover, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we missed our flight from inside the airport. Son, we were eating chicken tenders, right? And we're like, the flight's at 12:10. It's like 12:01. We're like, nah, we got that. They ain't gonna
We
close
got
the doors
time.
on us. We rolled up there like, nah, we gave away your seats.
Oh shit.
They closed the doors
You
like
didn't check
10,
in from the
15 minutes
phone?
before.
We were checked in. We were in the
Damn.
airport.
But you still checking from your phone, so don't
It
give
don't
away your
matter.
seats.
Like, it's,
Yeah, they closed the door at least 10 minutes before the flight takes off.
son, gave away our seats. We're looking at the plane. It's still there. Someone else in our fucking seats. So,
So happy.
son,
They're so happy. Like, I get so happy I got to catch this flight. These guys missed it.
yeah,
They're just, it's like sheer joy for them.
Their
Like,
joy is our desperation. Like
Yeah.
we're on a slinky or some shit. So we missed the flight. I got to spend $1,000 to get a new flight so we can come
damn.
back. Still the most violently hungover I've ever been. Alex books the tickets, of course. There's 2 seats left on the flight. Okay, one is seat 18D, which is window seat, and the other seat 20D, which is window seat, but at the back of the plane where the seat doesn't move back. Okay, flights I paid for.
Yeah. You went to the back like a gentleman, as you should.
This motherfucker put me right in the back.
As you should.
I didn't pick the seats, nigga.
Ain't it funny how when you got some power, you send everybody else to the back seats? Ain't that something? Ain't that something?
Alex, I'm a black man. I cannot be treated like this as a black man. Fam, it was so bad. Bro, this is how
Boy.
old I am. My neck is sore from headbanging at the club. I was dancing music going like that, and the next day I woke up, I was like, yo, why my neck is
thinking,
sore?
yo?
I was kid rocking
yeah,
it.
Yeah, you wildin'.
But I heard Nashville's dope, though. It's
Nashville's-
like, it's like
Nashville's
Vegas
great.
of the
You-
South.
you-
Nashville's
Princess-
my new
Tell
favorite
him,
city.
tell him.
Princess
Yeah.
Fried Chicken,
My
you hit
new
Princess?
favorite city.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
hit Prince's first time. Asshole still sore from Prince's.
That
What?
OG joint.
The OG
Not that
joint.
new shit. That
No,
OG.
no, the OG.
The
It's
new shit is
unbelievable.
good too.
People
Yo,
say Nashville's
but
fire, bro.
real dead. We have a
No,
story.
no,
that,
I heard Nashville's dope.
No, don't repeat the story. Don't repeat the
Save
story.
Patreon?
Patreon. Save for Patreon.
Let me tell you something.
Stop.
I can't get a clue.
Nah, it was it was a Franks and B situation over there.
Take it, save it for
Sorry.
the Patreon. Save it for the Patreon.
Yeah.
God damn.
Akash,
Patreon
when I
spot.
tell you something, there is something I could do to make him cry laughing at any point in time for the rest of our lives.
It's not. I'm a black man.
There's something I could do.
He's already losing.
Look at, watch this. Hey, Al, Son, when I tell you what we saw was so was so like this man is such a piece of shit, but we're all a piece of shit. But at one point in time, my man is laughing. It is very Frank being situation. At one point in time, my man was laughing so hard, and I said one thing to him, right?
Yeah.
He walked out the restaurant. And he walked up the block. Usually, I've seen people get up out the chair and walk away. We just saw him walking up the block to nowhere.
I had to keep walking to the last stop. And
We'll tell it on Patreon.
Yeah,
and
I need to know the story
delete
now.
it immediately after. It'll be up for 1 week on Patreon, and then it's gone.
Yeah, I'm with that.
All right, so I kind of see where this is going.
Yeah.
I kinda see where it's going.
It's
Now, this is some shit you want to forget about yourself.
Yep.
Anyway,
You guys are
Nashville, amazing city, yo. Deadass? One of the best cities, yo.
He's still laughing. He's still laughing, yo.
Son, you think that's what
He's like, how do you have the mic to leave? Are you kidding me?
Son.
Are you kidding me?
Son.
Just tell the story. Just tell the story.
No, we can't do that here.
Multiple
This ain't safe
times,
for that.
multiple times, laughter until tears, but not just when it happened once. On the retelling of it, laughter to tears, constant.
He's trying right now. Look at
Son,
him.
you cannot
Yo,
imagine.
the camera can't see this, but Alex is fucking turned to the corner of the room with his sweatshirt over his mouth and head, trying not to laugh. He's hysterically.
I'm a good person.
Akaash.
I'm a good person, son.
Son.
Yo, you know what? I'm a white man.
Yo, shit, I was waiting for somebody to break that out one day. I wanted to do it, but I'm so glad you beat me to it just now.
Son. Legit.
Stop.
Legit. Son, legit. One of the wildest things I've ever been
You know
a
what?
part
Don't
of.
even tell me off podcast. I want you to tell. I want
Yeah,
you to save it
want a
for
live
Patreon.
reaction to this.
I want
I
this
need a
live
live
on
reaction.
Patreon. I need to know this story.
It's going downs. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. It's going downs.
So where?
That's it. I'm feeling hot already. I'm feeling hot already.
Just how funny is this on the spectrum of?
Son.
Let-
of
It's not even on a
just put it
spectrum.
on a spectrum for me.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
It's not even that funny. It's just awful.
Wrong. Just wrong.
This is how awful it was. I was like feeling real good on the second show, and and there was a moment where I was about to bring it up, right? And I'll tell what happened. Say what happened. You saw it.
He second guessed himself on stage.
I've
And
never
he
seen you do
stopped
that.
himself from telling the story because it was
Wow.
that bad.
Wow.
He was waiting for me to laugh out loud. If that would have been an okay to tell the story, and
Yeah,
I stayed
yeah.
silent.
we be doing
Because
that.
usually if it's an
Yeah.
inside thing
Yeah.
amongst us, you get a little laugh from your boy, right? Your boy's like, ha ha. Like, all right, I'll go
Yeah,
through
that's
with
the
it.
alley.
Exactly. And I was like, so we were eating chicken and man, and I just waited and I heard nothing. I was like, and man, it was some good chicken anyway. So
Son, in my head, I'm just like, please don't, please don't,
Please
please
don't
don't.
do
Please don't do this. Please don't do this.
son, if you think that we lean in here on the live show, it's full tilt.
Yeah,
Live
yeah.
shows are Patreon.
Right.
Like live,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Because it's live. Nobody's there.
Nobody's
Nobody can tell
recording,
anybody.
yeah.
Nobody's recording, whatever, right? There's no proof, right? So we lean in for, and I even had to pull back
How you?
because there was nothing. I couldn't find it. You good?
Hello.
Oh, you good? What the fuck happened here? What the fuck you doing? No, now you gotta sit there. Now I just gotta stay
I'll
there.
take a couple minutes.
We need you.
I'll sit in the penalty box.
We need you.
Yo, he looks so
Yo,
small,
son, that's a good idea. Yo, y'all are good?
I don't know how this works.
He looks like a little
Yo,
child.
son, that's a great idea. If somebody fucks up in some way on the show, you
penalty
gotta
box.
drop the seat and sit on the lower seat.
Just go to the penalty box.
Oh wow, that is fucking hilarious.
10 minutes in the penalty box and then you rise back up.
Okay, so then Patreon, it's quick, bro. It's almost to the point where like, I think we might put up just a video of that in the Patreon, and we'll leave it up there for a little bit,
And then take it up.
and then we take it. So it'll be just, and then the rest of the episode.
I trust the Patreon.
I trust that.
This is
Yeah.
why we're limited the number, so we can have these things up there forever.
All right.
Is that crazy?
Son, I tried to find the funny in it.
Bro, we done 8 minutes on regular episodes.
No.
Oh my god.
No. Watch
I
this.
refuse to
Watch
believe
this.
this is
Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
Oh, man.
He can't handle it. It's just one thing. Once y'all find out what it is, it's over, dude.
Come on. Let's switch it.
Get to the show. Yo, Patreon. Tune into the Patreon this Friday.
He was doing this. He was going like this.
Oh my god.
He wanted to keep looking. I caught him.
Don't get in trouble.
I'm not gonna get in trouble.
Stop,
I'm not gonna get in trouble. He wanted to keep looking. He'd be looking at me. I could tell he was looking at me just so he could look away and kind of look past me. You know what I mean? Like, this guy's wild, bro. This guy's he's taking his shirt off. He's taking his shirt off.
Yo.
All right, we're dead. All I'm trying to say
He's
is
actually hot. He's behind the camera.
It is hot here, by the way,
Son,
but yo,
maybe my comedic specialty is finding the funny in the unfunny. That might be what people know me as.
Yeah.
I'm on stage like,
you just
I don't know.
I'm just going to hell. This is a terrible version.
I got nothing. It was just raw awful. Anyway, we'll get into it on the face. Akaash.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I don't want to know until the Patreon. Oh, man. Yo. Look at this.
Yo, I've never seen you react this way like to any joke.
That is crazy.
Oh, God.
Anyway. All right. Let's go back.
Oh, my God.
Game of Thrones. Akaash was not happy. I think that you made very good points about why you hated it. Even though I liked it, I said that I thought your points were all 100% valid.
First of all, Bran being the king was stupid as fuck.
Explain why.
You had a good point. He's had zero emotion. He hasn't want anything this whole time. He's autistic the entire time. Then all of a sudden, they ask about him being king. Do you want to be king? He says, why do you think I came all this way here?
Yeah.
Suddenly you want to be king? First of all, you didn't come anywhere. You got your retarded ass wheeled to the fucking meeting.
Yeah.
Second of all, why do you suddenly want to be king? This is completely, not parallel with the story?
Yeah. He's a pain in the ass wife. Where do you want to eat? I don't care. Well, why are we at Red Lobster? Because that's what I wanted.
That's what you wanted, motherfucker. Goddamn.
Just make up your fucking mind, Bran, right?
Second of all, in the speech where Tyrion says Bran should be king, he starts the speech by saying, yeah, I'm an idiot. I've been wrong a lot. I don't know anything. I thought I was smart. I'm not. Yeah. Don't take advice from me anymore.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you who should be king.
Don't take advice from me. Here's our future.
And then everyone takes his advice. He just said not to.
Yeah.
Also, the dragons melting the throne was so fucking corny, dog. Yeah. I thought it'd been kind of cool if he tried to burn Jon Snow and he just couldn't. Because he's a Targaryen.
Is that why you can't be? As somebody told me that was the reason that a dragon can't burn or kill another Targaryen.
Well, they're like immune to fire. Remember, what's her name? Daenerys, at the beginning when she had the 3-8 dragon egg, she burned it all, and then she survived the fire. So I thought that would have been kind of cool at least. And I thought maybe he didn't burn him because he's a Targaryen. He didn't go at him. But then melting the throne symbolically is so fucking... It was just lazy writing.
Right.
And that's what bothered me. Game of Thrones has always been entertaining. That wasn't even entertaining.
Yeah. Is there any argument... Sorry, go.
It just was... That's just lazy writing.
I agree with you. Is there anything redeeming about the idea, like, he wasn't melting the throne as, like, a way to, like, support Dany, but rather... as a way to break the wheel, which was Dany's prophecy or whatever.
But even then, why does the dragon know that? He's a dog. Like, I love my dog. My dog's not that smart.
Right. So that was my issue. Is like, how smart is a dragon? Like, is a dragon smart enough to know that, Dany really cares about this chair, but not smart enough to know that she was murdered?
Yeah.
Right? There's a little conflict of interest there, right?
Yeah.
But I hear you. Yeah.
Like, it would make more sense if she flew off and, like, ate him. Like, did she eat?
Son, that was one of my favorite memes was that, that Russell Westbrook. So, the Russell Westbrook when he's on the bench and he's like, he's eating his little popcorn, like sneaking it like that. And then it was like Drogon when he lands after taking Dany away from King's Landing. Yo, let me tell you something. One of the most incredible parts of Game of Thrones was Black Twitter finding it.
Yeah.
Right? And finding it for this
That's
last season.
That's the best part of any show. Like, once Black Twitter gets a hold of a show, it's Twitter, a whole nother level of entertainment.
Yes, because the memes, the GIFs, and all these things start coming in. And
like, I didn't, it's obvious, I didn't watch a lot of the show.
Right.
I didn't watch any of the seasons up until this last season. But I saw so many memes, I felt like I knew I knew the gist of what was going on. because I can speak fluent meme.
Yeah.
Like if I had to watch like a whole fucking like 7 seasons, I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna watch that shit. So, but yeah, no, I agree with Akaash. That's why I didn't think the last episode was that great because I don't know the show like that, but I do know good TV.
Right.
And it just wasn't entertaining. Like I didn't feel like there was any real stakes.
So lazy.
I didn't really think like there was
lazy
no real
writing
tension.
bothers me.
What else did you dislike about it?
That's the most important part is Bran being king. You
Right.
watch it. Also, why are they all sitting together at a fucking campfire? I don't understand how we got here. That's basically a democracy, and then that's not going to happen.
I thought it was funny though that they scoffed at the idea of democracy.
I thought that was a funny moment.
Yeah.
My friend,
And when she sat his ass down, I've been through too. Sit down.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that was good. That was good.
Hard,
This is a funny meme I just
What
sent.
was this?
Popeye's cashier, you want to wait on spicy? And me, why do you think I came all this way?
Bro, it adds a whole
That's all
other
you need.
element to it.
That's all you need. Goddammit.
My friend also pointed out Robbie Slovic is a writer, and he's just like, I hate when writers suck their own dick. And they in the episode they talk about the importance of story.
Right.
And he's like, bro, we get it, you're a writer. Like you don't need to write it in. But you brought up a good point about how that is valuable, like information.
Oh, 100% valuable. What is this? Whoever opens the book next to Brienne of didn't let the ink dry its hearth, gonna be like,
Oh,
oh,
she
that's
closed it.
funny. Yo, what we were talking on Western Bros.
That was a wasted scene. That was 3 minutes unnecessary. Him adjusting the fucking seats. Yo, this is the last episode. You put this in fucking season 3.
Right.
This is the last episode. I don't need 4 minutes of you adjusting the seats and then everybody addressing their titles.
The Brianna Tar thing we were saying about like what she was really writing, and it was like,
that was a lot of good memes.
yeah, but we were going off on.
I forgot what somebody said. It was something like he was talking about like hit it and quit it.
Yeah,
Jamie
exactly.
or some
Like if
shit.
she was a real girl that got ghosted, because she did get medieval ghosted,
got
right?
ghosted, bro.
And like you're not gonna write great reviews on the dick. You know what I mean? Dick
This
is trash.
shit was little
Probably
as
only
fuck.
fits in his sister.
Oh, man.
So there was some things that were trash about it, absolutely, but it did inspire an interesting conversation we thought we'd have on the
Think about it,
podcast.
though, Cersei was the perfect fit for Jamie. Like, anatomically speaking, like it don't get no better.
I had
Wow.
a joke about that back in the day about brother and sister. That's what fits perfect, but it's so true. There's what we got to go back to the idea of the show. It inspired an interesting combo, which was what was the best finish? What was the best close of a series? And I think the best close of any show that I've ever seen was Breaking Bad.
That's what I said.
I was gonna agree. It was between Breaking Bad and The Wire to me.
I love The Wire.
Yeah.
I thought that Breaking Bad was better because the last 3 episodes of Breaking Bad,
Fuck, man.
everyone got better, and every T was crossed and I was dotted, and it just kept elevating even the final scene.
even like the little shit that you
Yeah.
didn't even really care about. It all came back full circle at the end.
Yes.
Everything made sense. There was no stone left unturned. It was the most satisfying finish.
And it
where it's
still
like,
hits, man.
Yeah, yo, you go back and watch it now. You're still like, God, I can't wait for this motherfucker
Bro,
to die, bro.
there's a scene. Like the references in that show. This is how many years removed are we from Breaking Bad?
God, maybe
6
8,
years,
probably, yeah.
7 years, right? I just this weekend I was saying about like before a girl comes, she looks like Hector Salamanca in the scene when he dies, trying to talk or whatever. Yeah.
Doing that
And
shit.
bro, that thing and that shit hit in an audience that's 7 years old.
God
Bruh,
damn.
it's such a good show. Every season got better than the last season. I've never seen a TV show that did that.
Yeah.
And I was like one of the dudes telling everybody about Breaking Bad as soon as I found it. So my cousin was like, "Oh, you're just butthurt about Game of Thrones." But I
Right.
was like, "Nah, because it's
It
over.
made me
You're just
appreciate
sad it's
Breaking
over."
Bad
He was
more.
saying you're just sad it's over, so you're
Right.
mad. I love Breaking Bad. It was so sad it was over, but that was the perfect ending.
Hell
it was
yeah.
perfect.
It was so
It
good.
was so good. It made me watch Better Call Saul and made me look at it from a different lens.
How was
as
that?
of,
I had
like-
no interest in that.
I didn't care so much for it as a show, but I did care about as
The
like,
world.
as Gus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because I always thought I was tweeting this other day. I was like, I always thought Gus was the good guy.
Bad motherfucker.
Out of the whole show. And if you look at it at that lens, and you look at Walter White as the bad guy from the beginning of the series,
Yep.
it's a whole completely different show.
Yeah.
It's a whole completely different way. And if you could do that with any form of entertainment,
Yep.
you're golden.
That's why I got to question Bogzilla's expertise because he said Breaking Bad was trash.
Yeah, he said he didn't like. He said it didn't hold up, and I was
Zilla,
like,
but he got to
can't.
sit down for that.
No.
Yeah.
He had some interesting takes though. He has this take about. Did I say this on the?
Oh,
no, I said it before when we were talking, right?
Right.
About how this whole thing was orchestrated. It was Sansa was the real G of it this whole time, and how she was pulling strings to get her family in the power position, and that's actually what ended up happening. So every move that she was making was a manipulation technique to get a Stark in King's Landing. She ends up getting Bran there. A Stark in the north, the Wildlings. Jon ends up going there. She's the Queen of Winterfell, and then she has Arya going to check out the new lands. And like, if they did the due diligence and did this show over 2 seasons instead of 6 episodes, I think you would have seen Sansa turn into the Cersei. Because she was cooked up by Littlefinger and Cersei.
Of course.
Yeah. Right? You know, she came under Popovich.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And Ramsay.
Right? So she's like Kawhi.
Yeah.
You know, like, and now you see Kawhi with the Raptors and it's going down.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna tell you this: another show that doesn't get the credit as far as like great series finales.
Yeah.
Boy Meets World.
see,
Boy
I
Meets
didn't
World was
watch the end. Good.
You know what?
I just watched it recently, actually.
Okay.
What'd you
It was
think of it?
good.
It was good, right? It was a nice
I didn't like the show when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But I was
Why
watching
the
it now.
fuck are you watching Boy Meets World recently?
What's
son?
wrong with Boys? It's a classic show. Why would you not want to watch it whenever
As
it's
a
on?
grown adult,
Yes.
that was a show for kids.
Yeah, no, I'm
First
gay.
off,
No, I just like happened like my girl was watching something else, and then we just started watching.
First off,
the
Boy
series
Meets World isn't for
finale.
kids. It's a good fucking show, right? It's got a lot of good lessons to
Yeah,
learn.
but that's not a
and
show
shit,
to go
especially when they
back
get
to.
older. They deal with a lot of real shit, like with Homeboy and the leather
It
jacket
was
got
actually
to the
because she
motorcycle
said,
accident.
Yeah,
The
everybody
fucking-
says it's a good show, and I'm the one guy who was like, I didn't like it as a kid.
So you're
I
like,
was
let me try it again.
So I didn't watch the whole thing, but I watched like episodes here and there, and I watched the last few. And the last few, I was like, oh, this actually ended well. Because I remember I really liked it early when I was a kid, when it was like all like fun and games, and then when they got serious and like Sean was writing poetry, I was like, I'm done.
Yeah, I checked
Father
that out,
dies and shit, and like
It's
him
too
and his
much. It's
brother's
like, bro, it's
relationship.
TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. I'm not trying to do this. right now.
Same. Like I kind of got turned. Like when I was younger, I kind of got turned off, but like I stuck with it because I was
Yeah.
really invested in like Topanga and Corey and shit, and them working it out, whatever.
Yeah.
But like I love the way it ended. That,
Yeah,
that and
I rewatched
Fresh
it.
Prince.
What was the way it ended?
I don't even remember. But
She got a
they,
job in New
yeah.
York, and they moved out to New York.
Oh, so they went together. They ended up living together.
Yeah, they were married.
There's
all
a
that.
cool relationship with Corey is his name, right?
Yeah.
Corey and no, not Topanga.
best
His
friend.
relationship with the teacher,
Oh,
Mr. Feeney. Yeah.
Mr. Feeney, and I think it was important for a lot of kids because they often, you know, when you're a kid, sometimes your best relationship with an older person isn't necessarily your father, right? Sometimes it's
Right.
your
Or your
coach,
coach or
or a
teacher,
teacher,
yeah.
and I think a lot of kids valued
Yeah.
seeing that out
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
You know, and there were moments where, you know, a kid might be like, oh shit, I don't have this parent that I connect to. And then you see some kid that you look every Friday and you're like, whoa, he's this kind of cool guy who's kind of like me and he has this relationship
Yeah.
with another guy. So I think there was like, it seems to me that this show touches people in a way. I didn't relate to it that
people
much.
were- that's what I didn't.
It's a
as
touching
kid, I was like,
show.
what are y'all talking
No,
about?
It's a
man?
touching
people
show. It's a
love
very
this show.
emotional
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
Like they get you on the heartstrings. Like everybody has their own certain arc. Like with Eric being like this fucking dumb fuck who finally figures it out. Like as an older man
Yep.
and shit. And
Yep.
like Sean
Some people
going through
hated
his
that,
all shit.
that he was like borderline retarded and then all of a sudden became normal. Or
he's
with
older.
the other. Yeah,
he grew up.
Yeah.
Like the show lasts for what, like 10 years or whatever. Like
Yeah.
it was a good show, Alex. Fuck you. All right.
No, that's how it was happening.
Maybe
That's
it's
on
on me.
Friday.
Maybe I got to revisit it
Maybe
because
you
I
do.
didn't get any of that.
You know, I just
was
remember
looking at
thinking it was
Topanga's
interesting,
tip.
kind of cool, because we're comics. So I was watching the main character be the comic relief. Everybody around him, well, there's funny characters, but like his best friend is like this cool guy who's good with girls, and then he's like this dork who's really funny and over the top. And you don't like Will was the cool one, and then Carlton was the over the top one.
Yeah.
Imagine Carlton being the main character. It was just kind of, I just thought it was kind of unique from a TV show standpoint.
And pretty impressive that he could carry.
Yeah,
It's hard to carry a show.
Dude, that's what I was saying. Like, he carried it.
Yeah.
And then Fresh Prince, I thought the last season was weak. I don't think Will needed to be there. I think it could have ended with him and Lisa getting married.
That's what I thought.
But
yeah.
the actual finale where Carlton goes to Princeton and then Will like goes off on his own and becomes his own man. I was like, all right, that's cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
Well done.
Any other show that wraps up well?
I thought The Wire, again, season 5, I thought was like, I didn't like a lot of parts of it.
Okay.
But I thought it ended how it needed to end.
Yes.
And I remember telling you that because you watched it after me.
Yes. And define what you mean by that, because ended how it needed to end is different
it's
than
like you
how
had
we
to
wanted.
end.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah.
you had to end this show that way. This show, same with Thrones.
Yeah.
Thrones. I want a happy ending. I'm a sucker. I love a happy
But
ending.
it's not a happy show.
Thrones.
Some shit ain't happy all the
If
time.
Thrones
bro.
ended,
Yeah.
the last scene, however, like a sad scene, like Jon kills Daenerys or whatever,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it was dope. I'd
Yeah,
have been
yeah.
like, look, I didn't like the way it ended, but it ended how it needed to end.
Yes.
Yeah. Speaking of HBO shows, if you're a sucker for a happy ending, like both sides, I love the way Entourage ended. I hated that they did a movie. I love the way that it ended where like fucking Vince got his shit together and like Turtle
Ari
got
just
fucking
straight
rich.
leaves the business was cool.
Yep.
Yeah, that was
Button it
cool. And then it was nice and buttoned up. And them doing the movie, I was like, you don't need to do that.
That's
shit.
how
That was-
HBO does it. They want to get that bread, and
Yeah.
it's a smart business move.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
So what do you think about Sopranos? How does Sopranos?
So I was never like the biggest of Sopranos fans. So I really have no stake in the game.
Yeah.
Though my buddy Marco, who's on Westerbros, had something very interesting to say. He goes, the show didn't have any arcs. He goes, even therapy never worked. It's a show about sociopaths, right? And psychopaths. And they exist in this world where they don't actually learn and become better people. They
Right.
just kind of keep on replicating these bad behaviors. And he's like, so the show was supposed to end without any what is I'm trying to say?
Resolution?
Yeah, resolution,
Yeah.
because there is
That's why
no
it's the perfect
recovery.
ending.
Right.
That's
So
why it's the perfect ending.
He
It just goes
dug the
black,
ending of the
yep.
show where most people were like, I need something buttoned up. And it's like, hey, the mafia world doesn't button up.
Yeah.
It's a guy goes to jail, a guy dies, or a guy continues working the streets. But it's not going to be, I found my calling and now I'm a better person.
Right.
Yeah, because that wouldn't satisfy anybody.
I think they would have been happy with him dying.
So he finally got in the most basic way.
Apparently, the writer or the director or
Chase?
whatever said he didn't. He lives. He doesn't get killed.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
See that?
I don't mind it in a movie, but if I watch a TV show for 6 years,
You need
motherfucker,
something.
I need to know how this ends.
Yeah.
I don't want to walk away wondering.
But don't you love that never-ending like
Personally, I
Mad
don't.
Libs type of life where you can just be like, yo, and what happened? You don't know. I don't know.
The
What
world
fuck?
gets to continue for you in
Yeah.
a way. But I understand what Akaash is saying.
I can
It's
hear
like,
that too. I can hear that too. But
there's something satisfying about a cartoon movie.
Yeah.
Right? Like, there's a reason we love these Pixar movies. Even as parents, we go with the kids, right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
because, like, I got 2 hour break from life.
let it
And
end happily.
and then I felt some emotion. Someone
Motherfucking
probably
Zootopia,
died.
bro.
So Zootopia, perfect
Zootopia.
example. But it's like
Fire
boom,
animated movie,
and now
man.
I'm here, and I feel good at the end of it, and I can walk away.
Yeah.
Whereas Sopranos, that shit, there are motherfuckers that are upset at to this day.
Yeah.
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 To this day.
To this We'll get to that too.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
My God. But yeah, that was I enjoyed it.
Any other finales, producers you guys like?
Nah.
Eden, was there a telenovela that you
Oh,
would watch?
yeah, I was trying to think of the word.
I obviously think La Rosa de Guadalupe is
El
great.
Gordo, yeah,
But
Flaca.
yeah, that too.
That's
You
my
know
shit.
about
That's
it.
my shit. Everybody knows that
Oh,
show, bro.
I think The Office is bomb.
I
I thought The Office got so bad, dog.
It did get really bad, but the finale was
They
very,
tied it up nicely.
So I
Yeah.
watched The Office for a few seasons, and and my girl loves it, and I keep like, I'll be like, yo, I need to finish this show. I was really invested in the show for a lot of
Yeah.
years, but I literally cannot get through the last like season and a half, 2 seasons, whatever. I'm like, this is so unequivocally bad.
Like,
It's
Right.
just
Martin.
characters that are not as relatable as you've gone used to from like seasons 1 through 7. But
Right.
at least Michael Scott comes back, and and there's a lot
It's
of
cute
like
moments.
it's like
That's
what you
what
guys
she
were saying. I
said.
think about Sopranos or Entourage. A lot of T's were crossed, a lot of I's were dotted.
Right.
and it's just ended it nicely. You know, a good recap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, especially like you're talking about finales that I hated that I can't even go back and watch. Like, I feel the same way about Martin. Martin for as great, like literally one of my favorite sitcoms ever created. And that whole last season, and especially the last episode, I was just like, oh fuck, just put it out of his misery.
How does it
already.
end?
Fucking, I think same thing as fucking Boy Meets World. They get a job and they both go to New York, I think, or some
Right.
shit with Gina and Martin. But like, the thing was, like, Martin was suing Gina. Well, Gina was suing Martin in real life. Sexual harassment. So they couldn't be in the same scene with each other. And Martin was still kind of like recovering from like his personal demons and shit like that, and you could see it on his face. He wasn't as animated
Yeah.
as whatnot, and it was just fucking awkward.
Yeah, I
They had
gave
to
up
do
on
so
that
many
shit, too.
fucking bells and whistles to make it seem like they were in the same room, and it was just like, yeah, this is for as
not
great
it.
as a fucking show that was. Like, that's just so
not it.
disappointed it ended that way.
It's not it.
Yeah.
Anyway, look, we got a lot of cool sports things going on. I think maybe we get into some sports. But
Man,
before
Magic
that,
out here being a bitch.
oh,
But we'll get
well,
to it.
well, we are going to get to it. I'm actually very excited to
Very.
get to that. I'm glad you brought that up specifically. But
Yes.
first, we're going to pay some bills. Shouts out, number one, right now, to Blue Chew. All right, you got your full sack. You got your balls full. What you gonna do with it? Okay, you're gonna have that big, hard Blue Chew dick that we've been talking to you guys about for, I feel like, a year now. All right, BlueChew.com. That's BLUE Chew.com. Promo code is Flagrant. You know that you try it, you get free shipping. All you gotta do is, you get the first shipment free, and then use our code Flagrant, and you pay just $5. Now, for any of you guys that are new listeners and don't know what it is, Blue Chew, same active ingredients as Viagra, Cialis, all that stuff. It's chewable, so it goes 20. It's like, was it 50% quicker or something like that? Like, it's in your system, you're ready to go, and you're going to give your girl the time of her life. Any asshole, lady assholes in the building, if you want the time of your life, okay, then you get that Blue Chew and you give it to your man. You give it to your man, and then you get a happy birthday, a happy Valentine's Day, a happy anniversary.
In apple juice
with his permission,
bro.
Of course. With his permission.
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely. Blue Chew. I mean, we've had immense success in our own little personal lives with this Blue Chew. It's always a fun little situation when you're dating a girl and she hears about the chew. She might hear about it on the podcast and go, "What's up with this whole chew situation?" You go, "Okay, you got work tomorrow." You might have to call in sick because you just got chewed. Anyway, it's BLUE Chew.com. The promo code is Flagrant. You don't have to go through any doctors. You don't have to do any of that kind of stuff. Everything is available right there on the website. Ships right to your door. Go out there, get blue, get hard, chew it out. If she dies, she dies. That's like the Flagrant 2 version of All Men Must Die. Like, we need to think of, it's like Vala Morgulis, but we need to think of our, whatever. How do we say that with chew?
If she dies, is good.
But Vala Morgulis, we need to also do it in Valerian or whatever language that is. We'll figure that out for next one. But shouts to the Blue Chew crew. And let's get into Magic.
Man, Magic's on First Take fucking singing this morning,
Yeah,
bro.
break down what happened to anybody who's just finding this information, Cass.
All right, so obviously everybody knows Magic Johnson stepped down from the Lakers on the last day of the regular season.
Yes.
And there was rumors about like him, the reason why he stepped down because he got backstabbed or whatever. He went on First Take today and basically told people like Rob Pelinka was talking shit about me.
Right.
He was going around my back.
He wanted my job.
Yeah, he wanted his job. And not only was he like, I guess the breaking point wasn't so much like within the Laker organization, but like he was going around like to other people outside the fucking, the Laker family, telling them like, oh yeah, this guy's like,
he's lazy, he's not in the office.
He's not doing this, not doing that, like talking wild shit. And it's like, bro, that's Magic Johnson. Like, you don't think he got ears and eyes everywhere? Like, they're going to get back to him, you know what I'm saying? So, so he went on First Take.
Fucking a lot more than Barris is.
Yeah, he had time today on First Take. He straight up called Rob Pelinka a backstabber.
Right.
Told, the world, like, the Lakers are looking at Kawhi Leonard and Kyrie Irving for free agency. Right. Like, pretty much putting all Lakers business out on Front Street on the same day that they announced their brand new head coach and assistant coach, Frank Vogel and Jason Kidd. And when they asked Rob Pelinka about this, he's like, "Oh man, this is news to me. I'm
saddened to hear this."
Which is like, come on,
that's the number one I'm guilty line. I'm deeply saddened by these words. Deeply saddened is never innocent. Ain't nobody innocently deeply saddened.
Yeah. Because who would say that? If you were really sad, you're just sad.
Yeah.
That's like nobody describes the depth of their sadness.
It is the number one. Right? Just placate the masses. Yeah. We are deeply saddened to inform you that you didn't get into our college. They didn't give a fuck.
I don't know, man. Magic Johnson doesn't try.
He wasn't even shocked.
Who?
Pelinka.
Yeah, Pelinka. He wasn't shocked at all.
I don't know. Magic Johnson doesn't strike me as a liar, bro. He doesn't strike me as somebody who would like. That's the reason. He's saying that's the reason why I left. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, there's anything we know about Magic Johnson is that he'll tell the truth about some shit. So, I don't see why Pelinka didn't just be like, hey, man, if I was him, I'd just be like, hey, listen, like, Magic Johnson has my phone number. If he felt some way about, the way he left or the way he felt like he should leave the organization, he could have called me. He didn't have to go on First Take and ESPN and do all that other shit. That's what I would have said.
Andrew's smiling like he got juice, though.
What's the juice?
I don't know. I don't know if he does.
Rob Pelinka is a pathological liar. This is known.
You mean a sports agent is a pathological?
Well, I'm glad you pointed it out.
Liar?
So he is a pathological liar. This is known in NBA circles. Everybody in the league will attest to this. Now, people don't have access to Pelinka, so the people know what they see. He is he is exactly what you want the face of your organization to look like in many ways. Polished, charming, authentic, handsome enough.
Looks like
Rob Lowe. Yeah, it looks like a
He
bootleg
looks like Rob Lowe and the coach of the Celtics. Brad Stevens, right?
He's the third brother, the middle brother.
Yeah. But he basically, if
Magic's even looking at him like he don't trust that motherfucker.
of course not. But he is a pathological liar, which means he will say anything to anybody in any moment to get whatever intended reaction he wants. So when he's going around bad-mouthing Magic, he doesn't even realize he's doing it. We're talking about a true sociopath. Now, you brought up the agency. He literally lied and stole from his old agency to create his agency, right? So within the agent sphere, and I go through this with stand-up agents all the time. Like, an agent will like me, she'll be schmoozing, she'll just be, or he'll be say right to my face, like, I want to take you from your agent. How do I take you from your agent? What can I do? Straight to my face. And then shake my agent's hand a minute later.
And that agent knows exactly what the game is.
And they know exactly what the game is. Oh, dude, the second I was off Rogan, every agency.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you were there. Yeah. So this is how the agency world works, right? One of the reasons I'm with my agent right now is because I think he might be like one of the only people who isn't in that way. Shouts to TJ. But so this guy is pathological with it. He's existed within these LA sports circles and saying these lies. And it's just like sitting down, Magic's never here. It's just conversation to them. He's just spewing.
He doesn't even realize he's doing that.
Son, I was with some agents, right? Yeah. Part of my agency. Not my agent, but part of my agency. And they were telling me about how dumb actors are. And I'm like, do you not realize that you represent me?
Yeah.
If you're willing to speak that way about other people you represent.
Me. Yeah.
Right? Like,
yes.
But this is the type of person that Pelinka is. So how he ascends to the top of an industry is quite curious. Obviously, you have the Kobe Bryant cosign, and there's so much to this business about looking the part and being the part. And he is the epitome in a lot of ways of looking the part, being the part, and then being associated with greatness.
Well, shit, if he finagled his way up into the fucking Laker front office, I'm assuming... he probably did some snaky shit to get up there. You know what I'm saying?
Some little finger shit.
It's just already pretty
He's
fucking
little finger.
sneaky.
He's little finger.
I can see that.
But this is the problem with the organization. If you want to pinpoint, like with the Knicks, the problem is Dolan. If you want to pinpoint a problem,
it's Pelinka.
It's this guy right here.
And you know what? We say this a lot in this podcast. LeVar Ball was right.
You posted a great clip.
LeVar Ball was right. He was
now, was that an old clip?
No, it was an old clip. He said this in the beginning, in the middle of the season this year. He was on Undisputed with Skip and Shannon, and he was basically saying like, I don't think this is when Lonzo wasn't getting that much playing time, and like LeVar Ball like emerged from the shadows and was like, oh, here he comes again. You know what I'm saying? But everything he said, Magic pretty much, said was pretty much true. Like he was like, yo, like. I like Magic, but like he just kind of seems like a face. Like I don't think he's calling the shots. He's like, honestly, I don't even know who's calling the shots over there. And like, if you could tell by his offseason, like that's pretty much on the money. You know what I mean? Like Magic was there because he's Mr. Laker, and it's a nice face to put on when you got an organization that hasn't been the best in the past couple of years or whatever. You bring Magic on, you smile for a few people, and then like when LeVar is trying to talk to Magic on some like, hey, let's what are we figuring this shit out? And then like nothing's happening because he's not the guy that's really in charge.
So now you go, you're not the person I need to talk to.
Exactly. And for that to be Magic Johnson, and if Jeannie Buss is telling him like, hey, you get to do this, you get to call the shots, the finals. The thing that he said on First Take today was, I was told that the final, the ball stops with me. You know what I'm saying? I make the final say on everything.
Magic Johnson.
Magic.
Yes.
And that's
wasn't. And when he didn't get to make that with Luke firing Luke Walton, which he wanted to do.
He wanted to fire the Lakers coach, Luke Walton.
Yeah.
And which they end up doing anyway. But he wasn't able to do it when he said.
Right.
There was a moment and this is a little bit off, but I want to get back to it. But there was a moment in the end of this interview. If you watch the end of the interview, and you will see why Magic is a billionaire in the business world.
Ooh.
The end of the interview, Magic makes, and if you guys want any advice whatsoever on how to be essentially a businessman, at the end of the interview, Magic compliments each and every one of the hosts, specifically on things in their life. He goes, Stephen A. Smith, he goes, listen, you're my man. I love you. I said I was going to come here when I was going to do this and nowhere else. I love what you're doing, blah, blah, blah. Max, you got that new boxing show. I saw that one with Andre. Man, it was so good. I just love what you're doing, and you're my brother. Molly, you know I love you, and I love your husband, who is Jalen Rose, because he's a Michigan man, you know what I mean? Now, you will watch Stephen A., Max, and Molly's faces light up. And this is the brilliance to it. Now, it doesn't work on our level just yet, but to be the top and to almost belittle yourself to and put these other people who are clearly below you on a social ladder, but to bring them above you and act like a fan, what that means to people.
Oh, it happens all the time.
No. I'm not denying, but it is a class on schmoozing, and what they say about Magic is no one in the business schmoozes, but that is his magic.
Right.
And when you take that into the business world, now you have meetings like that where you're just meeting with some fucking like business developers or like some real estate developers who are lifelong Lakers fans, and they get to sit down with Magic, and then Magic makes them feel special. They leave there going, I want to do business with Magic. I know this other guy might have more money or whatever, but let's do the movie theaters with Magic.
I get it.
And there's brilliance to figuring that out. Because some people put themselves up on top of the castle.
You got to know who you are, though. You got to know who you are.
And how people see you.
And Magic knows exactly who he is.
My man said he is not regretful in the meeting. A man with AIDS said that he is not regretful in the meeting. When he said that shit multiple times, I was like, what?
Wow, he meant that shit.
Not nothing.
Not one thing. Not a thing. Yeah, no. I mean, and you can tell the longer he stayed with the Lakers, the more that magic about being able to schmooze people and have that fucking aura of magic starts to wane a little bit.
Hey, don't talk to Ben Simmons. Hey, don't talk to Keith.
Can I also say this? He didn't do a great job himself.
No.
Like, he said he opens the interview saying,
I wrote about this extensively.
He wrote about it.
He sure did. Kaz, let's not forget what Kaz said.
100%. We've always credited him, but go on.
Point, he said, he had to get rid of D'Angelo Russell because of the whole, Shaggy, what's his name?
Swaggy P. He called him Shaggy P.
He called him Shaggy P. Yeah, okay.
Hysterical.
That's number one. You don't know shit. Second of all, if there is disagreement between you and a guy whose name you can't even get right, you get rid of that guy. You keep the more talented player. You always keep the more talented player.
Right.
I don't care if you flipped for Kuzma. Right. You had a better player. You passed on Jason Tatum. You wanted Lonzo. You said that was your pick. You took ownership of that. You act like you were making everything right. You weren't.
Right.
Your contracts this offseason were not good contracts. Kaz, just say more shitty things he did.
Lance Stevenson, JaVale McGee, Michael Beasley, Rajon Rondo. Didn't get a single shooter next to LeBron James.
Didn't trade for Paul George. Didn't trade for Kawhi Leonard.
Didn't go for Kawhi Leonard. Passed on De'Aaron Fox, even though he's a better point guard.
He's not good at this.
No. He's not.
Because here's the thing, and it's important to acknowledge, this takes the grind. And he might complain about being only a face, but that's what he would be best at.
Yeah.
He is best as the ambassador of the Lakers, not the president, not the GM, but the ambassador. Be at every single game, be in all the interviews, be at the lottery, be at every public outing. Just don't be involved in the decision making because you don't want to. Hey, be there telling players to come to the Lakers, but don't be the GM or president where you get fined for it. Just be an asset to the organization.
Which is what he was before he came on.
Right.
I think what happened with him is, he was coached by Pat Riley, and he thought, if Pat can do this, I can do this. You know what I'm saying? And who knows what those huddles look like? He probably thought he was doing more of the coaching than Pat Riley does. So I'm like, it's not like this guy knows more basketball than I do. I'm the fucking Hall of Famer. I'm this. I'm that. So. Pat makes it look easy. Pat comes in. We've all heard the stories. He comes in with the fucking Godfather haircut, puts the rings on the table, and it's like, make you offer you can't refuse type of dude. Yeah. And for a lot of times that works, But with Magic, and he has a billion other things going on, like you said, like it's an all-in job.
Yep.
Like you can't. Granted, Jeannie probably said, you can still do this other shit because you are just a face. And the fact that they're not getting somebody to replace that, the president of basketball operations, just giving that shit to Rob Pelinka, lets you know, like
where Jeannie lies.
You were just a face, bro.
Right.
Like you're a Laker legend, and they can't shit on you. And if you want to work there, absolutely. You give him a nice fucking cushy job, a nice cushy title, and make him, run that shit.
Does this not underscore how bad of a decision it was for LeBron to go to LA?
You think it's a
How
worse...
you let Magic Johnson convince you of anything?
Right.
I don't think he convinced him of anything.
So
I think
that's
LeBron was like,
no, LeBron. Well, I was going to go, but
Going
I
anyway.
think that Magic is very convincing, and I think that's the asset, right? I think that Magic is the type of guy that's convincing amongst players. You know, like if he sits down with free agents, if he sits down with these people, then absolutely. Hey, what's up? Hey, can we help you out?
Is this for Amari Hardwick?
No.
No.
other one. All good.
So, and thanks for closing the door. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
So basically, you have a situation where like he's in the room with them and he's making them feel good and doing exactly what he did to Max, exactly what he did to Molly, and exactly what he did to Stephen A. Smith. And I think what happens when you leave that room, you go, I do want to help this guy. I don't know if you guys have ever been, around like elite level schmoozers.
Yeah.
Have you ever?
I don't know.
You would know.
Probably.
No. You would know. There's a distinct difference.
Okay.
How they make you feel.
Okay.
I have a buddy who is an elite level schmoozer, and you wouldn't even know he's schmoozing. But he has a way of making you feel wildly important, no matter what you're saying. Wildly important.
Right.
And when you're around a guy like that, this weird sensation happens where you want to help them win.
Yeah.
It is a life hack.
Yeah.
It is the craziest thing you've ever experienced. And like, there even be times where like, in my mind, I'm like, why do I want... What the?
I'll tell you this: the person
All I'm
that
saying
I
is
could
he
say,
has that, and then you apply that to you apply it to free agents, you apply that to people. The reason why it doesn't work in this role is because you can't schmooze another GM that's trying to win too.
It's still a results-based business. You could do all you need to do, but like if it's not ended up in wins and losses, they're just like, all right,
they're not going. Okay, here's Antonio Davis. I like how you smile.
Yeah.
No, it's Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Doesn't make any sense.
But you were saying?
No, I was about to say like one person I've been around that's an elite schmoozer like that is Drake. Like an elite makes everyone feels like the fucking man. You know what I'm saying?
The
like
bottles to
fucking,
Charlemagne. The ability to come below him, right? To drop yourself below the guy who's criticized you,
Right.
knowing that if I schmooze right, he's going to be on my side. And he had Charlemagne on his side for, I don't know, a good year before Charlemagne was critical at all. That is elite.
Yeah, and he does that to everybody, man. And that's why he gets so much business done. That's why he got that fucking Raptors gig. Like he's the man at that, bro. Like if he follows you, like he'll follow you on Instagram and then like he will compliment you, leave a little comment on your shit. He'll make you feel like $1 million after you talk with him for 5 fucking minutes. And that's what outside of like, you know, being a great musician and like actor or whatever, like that's what he does. He makes you feel
accompany
important.
talent and schmoozing, you have a very unstoppable force.
Oh, of
because
course.
most billionaires or like 100 millionaires are kind of dicks.
Yeah.
Right? And they have to be to function in that world. They don't understand, right? They're like, I need to take a hard line on this. They're killers. And some people, and it takes elite talent, right?
Yeah.
Because if you don't have any talent, you're just rich, we don't really like you.
Yeah.
You just offer us salvation and security.
Yeah.
But when we love your music.
Yeah.
Or we love your basketball playing ability, and then you make me feel good.
Yeah.
Right.
That's where we go. What
It's
can
like,
I help
I'm
you?
in. I'm in now?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
How can I help you? I want to be part of whatever you do.
I want to be more in with you. Like, here, fucking let's do this cognac. Let's do this clothing line. Let's fucking make you, let's put you on the cover of this magazine. Like,
the deals
whatever.
are like, that's why they were saying, remember when Drake signed to Young Money, he didn't sign to, there was some guy, Jewish guy.
He didn't sign to Atlantic. He didn't sign to Leo Cohen,
right?
Yeah,
and apparently Cohen's was like crying about it or something. I forget. Like
he's he's Mr. Jew. Like he's the fucking
Mr.
guy.
Jew.
No, he is the big.
Mr. Jew.
Yo, I'm telling you, if you ever met Leo Cohen, like you ever hear about rappers talking about like the man and you're like,
I think I remember
if you
he
could
was the guy
draw
that
a
got DMX.
picture of who that guy is, it's Leo Cohen.
So
he's that guy.
And apparently he was like distraught over this. It's because he's not stupid. He knows he saw talent and elite.
Elite schmoozing.
When you take those things and you go, I get a piece of whatever that guy makes.
Yeah.
Mad at you.
We know people like this.
Yeah.
I think I do.
We
I
know
think I
people
yeah.
like, and then you go start putting together the pieces.
Yeah.
Right? You start and you go, oh shit. Because the natural reaction for most of us, right, is to be in meetings and these types of things, and it's actually a good reaction. Is just like, how can I be successful in this moment?
Yeah.
Right, and it's because we're not bringing much equity into the meeting. But when you have equity
That
and you come
moment.
into the meeting.
Yeah.
And instead of looking at these people you're in the meeting with going, how can you help me? But like, wow, you guys are really talented and you got to, it's like,
Yeah.
oh my.
I think
Dude,
I've even spoken to you about a comic friend of ours who's just like a sociopathically brilliant
yeah.
manipulator.
Yeah. I think
it's
I think
incredible.
I know who
Yeah.
we were talking
Yeah.
about. And it's, I'm just saying like, there's, again, I don't know your deal with Jay-Z and your deal with Tuesday,
Yeah.
but I bet you if Jay walked up to all you guys, knew a little bit about your life, said
Yes.
this, and he was, and then he was like, listen, we would love to be, support you guys, whatever you guys need. Let's say he didn't even pay you, but he's like, we just want to be in business together. We'll figure out some money down the line, but let's just do it. If he buttered y'all up the right way,
I mean,
I bet y'all be like,
His
all right,
power
Jay.
is a different.
With Hove has a different type of power. Like he'll say little things that aren't necessarily schmoozing, but it's like, oh my god, I can't believe he just said that to me. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
always about what's
interesting.
next. It's always about the next step.
My
Like, he'll-
interpretation of Jay is always that he's created himself to be so much larger than life that you're still drawn to it somehow.
Of
Like he
course.
went to Kevin Hart's show at Soul Out Madison Square Garden. Kevin Hart tells a story in Breakfast Club, and he said, "How does it feel?" And Kevin Hart was like, "Yo, man, it's crazy selling out the Garden, blah blah." And Jay was like, "No, man, how does it feel that I'm at your show?" And like that's Jay's magnetism. Like he's built
it's-
himself
and
up
it's
as
there.
that, and we bought in.
It's a real fucking thing too,
Yep.
man. Like when he comes in, like the first couple of like combos, like he's had like myself, like my friends in the crew was like, this is just the beginning. Like little simple shit like that. I was like, yo, we gonna get to it. We just getting started. Like little shit like that. Like it's
Hope.
It's hope. It's
He's
like
just giving you hope.
because with him,
That's what Moses kept saying. We're almost there.
He doesn't need to. He doesn't need to schmooze
39
us.
years later, like, fam,
He doesn't need to schmooze us because like,
Ways-
we've had conversations with every single liquor brand in
Right.
the world, and like when a guy who understands that shit immediately, and he came from the same streets you came from, and you're like the fucking. He's almost like he's almost like a mythological character to any black young man.
Mm-hmm.
He's like he's almost not like real. It's like what the Jay-Z wants to work. Yes. What are we doing? Know what I'm saying? And on top of that, like he knows the fuck he's talking about,
That's it.
and like then you're just like
That's it's powerful people that have no ego or unstoppable force. Drake, say whatever you want about Drake. He does not have ego.
You need a healthy amount of ego.
He's
Yes, he'll have a plane, and I know everybody's like,
Yeah.
oh, he's showing his stomach
A
off,
plane
this,
is
that, the
fucking-
other. Well, yeah, sure. But it's his ability to drop himself below certain people
brilliant.
and meet them there that allows him
That's
to
what's
get
kept
all
him
this
hot.
done.
He's
Yes.
always found that fucking young up and coming
you
rapper
said
from
that.
Yeah.
some city or whatever that whether it's the Baby or Migos or and it's
He
not
finds
like
the
they
new
didn't-
shit, and
And
he
he said
jumps
he's like
on
a
it.
rapper and an A&R in one
Yeah.
person. I think
Yeah,
that's what he said.
absolutely. That's what he's good at. That's
All
what he's good
right.
at.
Next, what we got? What do you guys want to go to? We can go to the Raptor series. We can
About
go
to be quiet for the Blazers.
Oh boy, how wrong
yeah.
was I? Jesus Christ!
Boy, I thought it was gonna be a great series. So, do we talk about it? I mean,
let's
like
talk
the
about
Warriors.
it. I think it's a sweep easy. This is I think what I predicted, right?
Yeah.
And
I don't know if we saw a sweep coming.
maybe I didn't say sweep, but I thought it would be. I thought the Golden State Warriors would knock it out, and I think it's just because they're a harder team to defend with Steph.
yeah.
It is
And
more
we've said
difficult.
this all
yeah.
the time. We're like, they're not better without KD.
They're just a harder team to defend, and I know that seems like it equates to better, right? And in some cases it does, in some cases it doesn't. You really live and die on Steph shooting, right? If Steph has an off night, you're off.
Yeah.
You cannot win. But if Steph is playing the way he's been playing, right, which is, Steph doing Steph things,
Right.
they're an impossible team to guard because he's hitting impossible shots.
Right.
You cannot guard impossible. Right? So Steph literally hits impossible shots that are backbreaking for a defense.
know.
You
I know.
cannot, there's no
So painful.
scheme, right? There's no scheme for 30-foot step to the side,
Yeah.
fading three-point. There's no
Yeah.
scheme that defends that, right?
Yeah.
There's no scheme to plan for what he does. And when the ball is in his hands even more, it's over. There's a scheme to defend against Kevin Durant. It's not very effective, but you know what he's going to do.
You know what he's gonna do, and
You
it's like
cannot
and
plan what Steph is going to do
when he's on.
when he's on. But now you live and die on him being on and off.
Yeah.
You just can't turn off the faucet like you can lower the stream of water with KD. You cannot turn off Steph. Steph has to turn himself off.
There's an interesting tweet that went out today between Chris Broussard and Kevin Durant.
Okay.
I guess Chris Broussard on Fox Sports Radio said Kevin Durant's worst nightmare is coming true. Players around the league tell me they put an asterisk by Durant's 2 championships. What in the world are they going to think if the Warriors win the championship without him? And then KD responded, I see a little exaggeration there, buddy. My worst nightmare? Are you sure that this is the worst that it can get? And then somebody said, calm down, we know you're sensitive. And KD responded, you're right, let me chill before my sensitivity flare up. You a real one, bro. And then that was the last tweet. And I think Andre Iguodala said, man, fuck them niggas, man. Threw that in there. And
it's funny that he edits fuck, but not the N-word. That weirds me out.
Niggas ain't a curse word, bro.
Yeah, I know a lot of black people who... No. I know a lot of black people who don't ever cuss, but then they use the N-word just rampantly.
It's not a curse.
It's not a curse.
It's not a curse, you know? Like,
hey, tell that to a white person.
Yeah.
It's a slur.
We do. It's a slur and a curse. Two different things. But now with KD, man, one thing people forget to realize when they see this shit and they react to it is like, KD's been like a Twitter nigga his entire life.
Yeah.
Like... even before the burner account shit, like if you look up all his old tweets that he still hasn't deleted, which I think is fucking beautiful about him. Like he's just one of us. He's just a basketball crazed regular guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like when people see shit like this, like, oh my God, is gonna sway him which way, whatever. Back to your point about the Warriors with KD and the Warriors with Steph. You can stop KD. You can hit him. You could push him around a little bit.
With both of them, they are unbeatable.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
With one of them, they are beatable, but they are more beatable with just KD than just
That's
Steph.
a great way of putting it.
Okay,
Who
I
would
like
you
that.
Who
I
would
like
you
that.
rather have, right? Would you rather have KD injured or Steph injured?
Yes. And with both of them, they are impossible to beat.
Cannot
no
beat.
one can beat them.
But with just one, give me Steph, man.
It is definitely Steph. They have
They're
a
a
worse
different
record
team.
without Steph. Everything is worse without Steph.
They're a different team. It's like Kyler Murray and fucking Oklahoma, bro. Like the offense just moves fucking different when he's flowing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like Russell Wilson. It's a different speed to the game where he's got it going, where he's a threat
He's
to
the
shoot or
quarterback.
through the
Steph
pass.
is the quarterback. You take out the quarterback, a team can't really recover that easily.
Yeah. And you know who I see playing better? I don't know if you guys noticed this at all, but
Clay.
Draymond.
And Dre.
Draymond is playing his ass off.
On both sides.
He also lost like 30 pounds midway through the season.
He looks slimmer, but have you noticed that like he's more engaged defensively?
So some sound bites I have on the phone. I texted these to you guys, but he basically acknowledged that he had gotten really annoying.
Oh,
Two things
With
I
his
heard.
son,
He has a quote. I was doing more crying than playing, and I'm sure it was disgusting to watch. Like he understood how annoying he got.
Yeah.
And he knows he's like I'm still going to be annoying, but I know that it got too far.
Yeah.
And there was one. I think there was one.
KD might have something to do with that because it's just not as fun to play with KD.
Oh, you're saying once he stopped playing with KD and he started playing just by himself, he realized the difference of his attitude?
Potentially. Now, he also at the end of the soundbite, he said, like, look, I have a fiance who's helping me a lot with that. My kids I have to answer to now if I act a certain way on the court.
Yeah.
And so I think he might have just grown up. But it is possible. Him and KD definitely, they had them a little dust up. Mm-hmm. So maybe it's just a little more fun to play with Steph because it's just flowing.
And it's more fun to watch.
It's way more fun to watch. Yeah. And he has more value on the court. Like when the game runs through him and then Steph and Clay are moving without the ball, even if he's not scoring, he's assisting the basket. And we all know from playing the game, it feels good to set someone else up.
Oh, of course.
Like, even if I don't get the bucket, but if Al gets the bucket or you get the bucket, it's like, let's go.
Right. If you watch them play without KD, they get more uncontested cutting layups than any team I've ever seen.
Why is that?
They will move the ball around. I have no fucking idea. I guess because the way when Steph's a threat and you got to spread that court around and Draymond's got the ball, you will see fucking like Jordan Bell or Andre Iguodala.
Everybody's jumping screens.
They're jumping screens because they got to come over and get Clay. They got to come over and get
then
Steph.
the back door is
and
available.
Those backdoor layups are all fucking
and
day
KD's
long.
not going backdoor. No. KD wants it on the block or KD wants it outside ISO. He's not going back.
And it's not even like he's not going backdoor. He's gravity.
Sure.
He's gravity. So he takes up a lot of space just being on the court unless he's like all the way out from fucking 30 feet, like behind the yard, behind the 3-point line, and he's not effective there.
Right.
So it's amazing to watch, man. They may not be better without KD, but they are 10 times more fun to watch. They're right back to like the lovable fucking Warriors that everybody liked before they fucking.
So we still didn't like them before,
but it is exciting.
It's incredible basketball.
It is so,
and they're going to be fine if KD leaves.
Yeah,
and that's crazy. Not only going to be fine, they might be favorites.
Yeah,
and I said that.
You might have.
I
I think you did.
said without KD, they're still the team to beat.
They
Of
might
course.
be the team to beat,
Yeah, I
and
think
you
you're right,
know
man.
what? They become more exciting, and we love competition. It is boring with KD because we know there's competition.
unbeatable.
It's the
but
field.
Imagine
It's
we
versus
have
the field.
KD somewhere else. We have Kawhi maybe with the Clip. Like all of a sudden, you still have the Rockets that are out there. All of a sudden, there's these interesting matchups. The playoffs is going to be a dogfight again. It's
yeah.
like basketball's in a very good
Oh, yeah.
position.
It's going to be
Oh,
great.
yeah. Kyrie will be somewhere.
Right?
Butler, Jimmy's probably leaving. He put
Every
up a weird
shakeup
fucking
that happens
Instagram.
this summer makes basketball better.
Every one of them. And as heartbreaking as it is to watch the Blazers, who I've been gassing this whole time, get their ass beat,
Yeah.
I do have to call out Dame. All of a sudden, he's injured. He's got an injury on his shooting.
Yeah, give me an example of this. What is this?
He's got the Steph thing where he hasn't been playing well. The thing we always accuse Steph of, so I got to keep that same energy.
Right.
Every time Steph has a bad playoff game, he's hurt. And then
Right.
somehow he has 30 points the next game. We all forget he was hurt. But then he has
Right.
10 the next game. Oh, he's hurt.
Right.
His finger is hurt.
Yeah.
Dame apparently has a hand injury. Not his
Nah,
credit.
I thought it was ribs.
It was rib.
My
And
bad.
I saw the injury. I forgot who fell on him, but like somebody fell on him and he's like his chest went on the court and like I think that's where he got injured or whatever.
Right.
But like
He said, "I'm not going to use it as an excuse to his
Well,
credit."
you did.
But yeah, but-
You let your people
somebody
leak
did it for you.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a wrap tonight. I think they close it out handily.
We're recording this Monday, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's a wrap tonight. And yeah, man, like
I mean, blowing 2 leads in the second half, you're done. The game 2, you were done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Facts.
We're up 8 with 2 minutes left.
It's a wrap.
If they won that game, this is a series.
So my question to you is, if we can move on to the Raptors Bucks series.
Yeah.
Let's do the.
Yeah, I was maybe do a little another little ad over here.
More money.
You know what I'm saying? This show is supported by. This show is supported by, ladies and gentlemen. Say again. Oh yes, Raycon. Okay, shouts to Raycon, man. I really like these headphones. You know, Ray J, like we've been saying in
The
these
GOAT
past
Ray
episodes.
J.
Real talk, the GOAT Ray J.
AJ feels good inside.
He does. He does. He does. He
You know
does.
good things gonna happen once you put Ray J inside of you.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
Exactly.
It's only going up from here.
Blessings. It's all blessings.
It's 2019. Okay, everyone needs a great pair of wireless earbuds, but before you go dropping hundreds of dollars on a pair, you need to check out the wireless earbuds from Raycon. Raycon earbuds start at about half the price of any other premium wireless earbuds on the market, and they sound just amazing. I can attest to that. I have them. I wear them. They fit my ears way better than these Apple AirPods, which I'm starting to realize is the greatest hustle that Apple has ever put out. Okay, they got to a point with cell phones where the cell phones are so good that they don't break anymore. You can keep a cell phone for a while, but that doesn't work for a business model. A car that lasts forever is not a good car for that company.
Chris Rock joke.
Is that a Chris Rock joke?
Bigger and Blacker. He said he's talking about AIDS. He's like, money's in the comeback with drug dealers.
Okay.
And then he goes, it's like cars. They can make space shuttles that go to the sun and withstand temperatures of 50,000 degrees.
Yeah.
The only thing they make an El Dorado where the fucking bumper don't fall off.
Great. So, and it's a great point, right?
Yeah.
It's like if you have a car that lasts for 40 years, you're a car company that's actually kind of dumb. You want people buying a new car X amount of years, right? So the cell phones, they got so good and so efficient that people
And
keep
they're
them
not
too
even
long.
really getting that much
They're
better
not
year to
getting that
year.
much better, and they last.
Your
Like my
8
shit
doesn't look that much worse
7
than
plus,
X.
7 plus,
7 plus
Yeah.
doesn't look that much worse than my X whatever.
So they're like, okay, but we need to keep making money. Why don't we make a ear pod thing that you guaranteed lose no matter what? Like I bought 2 already and I can't buy it anyway, and I'm back to my fucking string ones, and then the Raycons they sent me and I was like, no, these are mine. This is what I'm going to work out in. This is what I can rock in.
Fit better.
Cheaper, fit better. You don't have to put the one shitty thing about the string ones
Yeah.
is that they take up your charging outlet.
Yes.
So now you can't charge and listen. Anyway, I digress. Go get some Raycons or at least try them out. Okay, you try them out. You go to buyraycon.com/flagrant and they use the promo code PD20. Okay, get 20% off your order. That's 20% off of your already inexpensive earbuds. Okay, the promo code is PD20, and I'm going to work on these guys for the ads and make sure that we have the same code for every single one. We'll do that moving on. But this one for Buy Raycon is PD20 to get 20% off the order. That's promo code PD20 at buyraycon.com/flagrant for 20% off the Raycon wireless earbuds. And if you've been eyeing a pair, now is the time to get an amazing deal. One more time, buyraycon.com/flagrant, promo code PD20. Akaash, you want to say something?
No, a real quick question for the people logging on the website.
Yeah.
Scroll up, Ed. It says use code Flagrant20. And the ad says use code PD20. So if you have clarity, let us know. If not, we'll figure it out and we'll get back to you.
Fucking loudspeakers net. This is the difference between loudspeakers network ads and Flagrant Media Group ads. I'm sorry, guys.
Media's on it.
Flagrant Media's on it, right? You giving us 15 different fucking ads over here.
Hey,
So
works.
so you can use PD20. I'm sure you can use Flagrant 20. We can figure that out. But I'm gonna talk to Chris about that. And we'll just get some consistency on it. But it says right here, PD20 should absolutely work, but it says Flagrant 20 on the website. The reality of the matter is if you go to the website, you go to buyraycon.com/flagrant, you should be golden. All right? Anyway, let's get back to the show.
Raptors Bucks.
Did you guys watch the game?
I didn't
did.
watch last night's game. I got to be honest. I was busy being depressed about Game of Thrones.
I could not see last night's game. Why don't you break us down? I just watched obviously reviews. I was told that it was one of the greatest playoff games in history. What?
No, really? It was that good?
It was a good game.
Double overtime, yeah, and fucking Kawhi just put the team on his back. 19 of his 36 points came in fourth quarter and overtime.
And overtime, yeah. He had some crazy.
Put up a dub in fourth quarter and overtime.
He had some crazy fucking coast to coast buckets where like
Can I
most
say
people
something
would
real
be
quick?
very fucking tired at that point.
Can I say
Go
something
ahead.
real quick? Do Jay Williams and Stephen A. Smith need to apologize to Max Kellerman, yo? Because they wilded out on Max Kellerman when he was like,
Max is good, man.
Son.
Stephen A. and Skip and all these guys will say shit just to say shit because they got 365 days. I do believe Max believes what he says.
100%.
Son, more
They're
clutch
purists.
than Kobe. Stop it.
They're
son.
purists.
Son.
They're
Stop
purists,
it.
and you can't go against the Kobe code if you're a shooting guard and you don't have
Stephen
as
A.
many
ain't a
rings.
purist about anything. He plays a character. Cool, you're good at the character, but don't get
It's
mad. and
WWE.
don't see you a purist. Yeah, you
Yeah,
WWE.
absolutely, yeah.
Max actually believes what he says, and that's not the craziest take I've ever heard.
Yeah, no, Kawhi is
I don't
absolutely.
agree, but you can say it.
You can't say it. It's way too early
not?
to say that.
Why not?
It's too early.
Kawhi came into the league like second year,
Kaz
Finals MVP.
has thought about it. I like that. Kaz has thought about
Finals
it.
MVP
Go.
with a team full of Hall of Famers, right? Against one of the most stacked teams in history, the Miami Heat, right? Give him that. They came back. Pascal Siakam not playing his best. Kyle Lowry not playing his best. Kawhi Leonard going against the best team in the NBA. The Milwaukee Bucks have the best record. They've only lost two. They've lost their second game in playoffs this year. Kawhi Leonard has not had the fucking luxury of having a Pau Gasol on his team, a Shaq on his team, any of these bona fide, you are the number 2 guy.
He has one of the
maybe
historic
Pascal Siakam.
playoff underachievers in league history as his point guard.
And he is 3 games away from taking a team, his first year, taking a team to an NBA Finals that never, ever got over the hump.
Can we add one thing to that?
More clutch.
Kawhi, going against the best team in the league, arguably, right now, or at least the best record, just to reiterate what he said, is not playing with a single Hall of Famer right now.
Not one.
Not a
Not
single
one.
Hall of Famer. Yeah. And he's going to beat...
He's playing with an all-star who is a regular season all-star.
Season all-star.
Never a playoff all-star.
And it's like barely an all-star. It's like...
Yeah. Like, I don't think Kyle Lowry gets in the Hall of Fame.
Absolutely not.
I don't think he gets it.
Absolutely
No,
not.
zero chance.
Who knows what happens with Pascal as he goes on with his career,
Yeah.
but I doubt we see that. He's playing
And on
with
top of that,
good players.
On top of that, Giannis had one of his worst games of the season.
And why is that?
12 points, 8 turnovers.
Why is that, though?
Who's guarding him?
Kawhi took the challenge.
Hold on.
Kawhi took the challenge
Hold
this
on.
time. He
Did we turn
that
the water
faucet
off? We turn that water off.
Turn that faucet
We
off,
turn that
man.
water off. That's what happens
Yeah.
when you unleash the motherfucking 8 turnovers. Yo, there's a moment in the game where the ball is being bobbled. This is in the fourth quarter or overtime.
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
The ball is being bobbled, and he picks it up off the ground like it's an orange.
Like it's a tennis ball.
Son, it looked like Aladdin grabbing a piece of bread in the opening scene. Son, it was nothing for him. He one-hands it while he's
in stride.
moving. In stride.
lifts the shit up one hand.
He looked
and
like
takes
those videos where like a dad saves his kid with his dad intuition. You ever see that?
Yeah.
Like he just grabs a kid and moves. That's
Yeah.
what it felt like. You're looking at, and again, history is written, posthumously or whatever that word is,
Yeah.
right? It's like, there's a great reference for Game of Thrones. It's like the story's written afterwards.
Yeah.
We already know Kobe's story, and it's emblazoned into our brains. But there is a very reasonable situation where Kawhi could go down as a more clutch player.
Oh, I'm not saying it can't happen.
You're
I'm
just
just
saying
saying
don't
to
do it
make
yet.
the claim
All
right
right.
now is you can't do it.
Why not?
You can't do it.
Why not?
What clutch shot has he hit?
He hit a game.
No. I mean, besides that one.
19 of the
'Cause
30
Kobe's never
points
done it.
in.
We could think of many clutch shots.
Kobe's
Kobe
had a lot of clutch shots that ultimately didn't mean much. Didn't mean much. Like he's
Look
had
at
a
this. Sorry.
Yeah, this is fucking ridiculous. I've never seen anybody pick up a basketball like that in my life. He's had a lot of great clutch moments.
I'm just saying it's
Like-
early. That's all I'm saying. It's
That's
early.
insane.
So crazy.
That's insane.
Son, it's crazy. I mean,
You know how big your hands have to be to do that
Yeah.
shit?
bro.
That is kind of dope.
That's fucking nuts.
And the fact that he can shoot this well with that big hands,
Yeah.
people don't realize this. Like having big hands, there's like a what is it called? A return of like diminishing
Law of diminishing returns.
something like that. Like a big hand is good for shooting until
It's too big. And
it's
then
too big. Then
too
it's
big.
really difficult.
Yeah, because then you're wrapping your hand around where you're supposed to guide it.
Yes.
And that's Kawhi makes no sense. Like he's not supposed to be this good of a shooter, like with hands that big. Like ridiculous. There's never been a time where he hasn't been a capable top 5 player, except for like his second year when he was playing with Duncan and Manu Ginobili and all
Yeah,
these
his
guys.
third year he won Finals MVP, and that's when I was like, "Oh my god!" And I
This is
may have
the
said
real
this on
deal.
Patreon. I never saw anybody to this day shut down LeBron like that.
Yeah. The
get
best
that.
the best fucking clip the only thing you need to show anybody about that series is when LeBron is at the free throw line, Kawhi checks in, he looks over and says, "Fuck."
Fuck yeah!
Goes in.
that clip, I didn't
that's
see
all
that.
I needed
The
to
water
say.
getting turned off. That's
all
why.
you needed is that's all you need to show anybody about how good Kawhi Leonard was back when he was on the Spurs. Like, prime LeBron, prime Miami Heat at the height of his athletic powers. LeBron was like
Guarding
fuck.
1 through 5 that year. I'm pretty sure that was the year he was guarding 1 through 5. Blah
Yeah.
blah blah. All that shit.
He would guard the center as well.
Yeah, there was
Yeah, he
one
guarded
game where he
everybody.
guarded 1 through 5.
Yeah.
Like he was.
Insane.
Yeah, it was insane. And Kawhi just shut it up. Now, here's what I would say if I'm a Toronto fan. I'm terrified we're going to lose him.
Yeah, you should be.
It
Because
should be.
I picked them to win it all, I think. Well, I definitely picked them to make it
Yeah,
through the East.
you said without a doubt finals. Maybe you even said win it all.
And the way they
There it
have.
is.
There it is.
That's wild.
There it is. This is peak Braun too, man.
Wow.
Like in the finals.
Braun, height of all of his powers.
This Thanos right here.
Really is. But go on. What were you saying?
I thought they'd win it all because I thought the other players would play. I thought
Yeah.
Pascal was going to be the number 2.
Yeah.
I thought Lowry would be a capable number 3.
Yeah.
But nobody else is playing ball. And if you're Kawhi and you're like, I already wanted to go to LA, what are these guys going to do to keep me? Because I'm not coming back with this squad at all.
Yeah.
You'll and listen.
Do they
if
even
there's
have
one
the cap
thing,
space to add some?
if there's one thing that the Raptors have done effectively, is made trades
That's-
to improve their
yeah.
team without cap space, right? Like getting Mark Gasol,
Yeah.
right? Getting Kawhi, right? Like doing what was necessary to pick up these players. I think they're the best in the league of operating within the collective bargaining agreement. So I don't deny in the very least that they know exactly who they can target and piece around Kawhi.
You know who I trade for if I'm the Toronto Raptors
Go.
this offseason? Mike Conley.
I was about to say
Mike
it.
How
Conley.
you get
about
it?
to
Well, they
say
tried
Mike
at
Conley,
the
give him
trade
Kyle
deadline.
They
Lowry,
weren't going to
give
do
him some
Kyle.
picks or
But
whatever.
now Memphis has
Yeah.
Ja Morant.
Yeah.
Or they're most
Yes.
likely going to get Ja
take Ja
Morant.
Morant.
So Conley's on the block.
So who do you give up, though, if you're
You go
Toronto?
Kyle.
Kyle, some
But
picks.
why would they want that cap hit? He's not a free agent after this year, is he?
I
If he's
wouldn't-
coming
I
off the
don't know.
books, that's a trade piece.
Yeah.
But if you're Memphis, why would you say, yeah, I'll take Kyle Lowry?
So you do Kyle. I do Kyle and someone else. You maybe somebody young, maybe somebody that they believe in, maybe who knows. And you basically have Kyle over there to school Morant, essentially. So Ja can start. Kyle can come off the bench. You give him maybe a deal, do a sign and trade, maybe add a few more years to the deal. He gets a chill.
Sorry, real quick. Can one of you guys look up how many years Lowry has left in his contract?
It's this one and next one, and I think he's done.
So 2 years.
Sorry, so one more year after
the end of the championship.
Yeah,
that's a trade.
So if
because
he comes off the books,
if he's coming off the books, then they're thinking, I get $20 million in cap space next year. I can fuck with that. I can play with that.
And you have someone to kind of school.
That's a chip. And that's a trade chip.
And now you got Conley, who already works with Mark, and another guy who's not an alpha scorer, but he's just going to hit those open
he's
three.
Hit big shots.
He's going to do everything.
He's a big shot
Kyle
maker, man.
doesn't do.
Yes,
he's a big shot maker. He's a great defender.
Pure point guard.
Pure point,
and
that's the type of point guard.
You will see Mark's numbers go up because Mark's only doing 9 points a game, but this is a guy who could drop 30. You're going to see him. How many? We have a little bit more. That's a lot.
Yeah,
of
he's
money.
a free agent 2019. 2020. Yeah, unrestricted free agent.
Yeah, so next year's $33 million coming off the books. So that's a trade chip.
Yeah, so he comes off the books.
And throw on a draft pick or two. All right, maybe we could play ball with that.
That's a sexy trade piece right there, man. I'll take it.
And then if you're Kawhi,
maybe I stay with Mike Conley. I have a little conversation for sure. Now the Clippers are still really fucking intriguing.
Sexy. Yeah, I got to use the bathroom real quick. Please don't talk about to this day until I get back.
We're not talking.
Please don't talk about to this day. Yeah. But I'll be right back.
But yeah, man. I still think. Do you think Kawhi stays? Gun to your head.
No.
You think he's out of there?
I think, and I like the Raptors, so I hope he stays.
Yeah.
I know Canadians get tight whenever I don't think, because last year I never believed in them.
Yeah.
I like them as a franchise.
I like them as a franchise too,
I want them to do well, but I just keep thinking, if I'm Kawhi, I'm thinking to myself, I wanted to play in LA, or whether it's my uncle or me, whatever. Somebody wanted me to play in LA, and I was convinced to play in LA. Yeah. I could go to the Raptors, who will get Mike Conley, maybe Pascal, who is going to get better, but this year really shrunk in the moment, and maybe he learns, whatever. Or I could go to LA that could sign me and other pieces, whether it's another max guy or whoever, and they got a young point guard, and they got 4 first-round draft picks. They could trade that for another superstar, or just, you know what they could do?
I'll be honest, bro. I'll be honest, man. The more I think about it, I could really see Kawhi going to the Lakers. I could really see Kawhi teaming up with LeBron, Lonzo.
It would be completely redeeming for all the shit I've talked about LeBron.
Same. Like they could sign him straight up. They don't need to give up any of their young pieces. They don't got to go. They don't got to empty the cupboard for Anthony Davis, because Kawhi Leonard's already showed you he could carry a team.
Yeah, but why would he go now to playing with the most ball dominant player in the NBA?
If I'm LeBron James, I don't say I take a step back, but you realize that this guy is ascending, and you're not descending, but you're staying even. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know
LeBron
if he would do that. I don't see a world where LeBron does that.
I think he's been humbled. I think he's been humbled this offseason.
You think motherfuckers learn way too quick. This guy be thinking guys get humbled real quick.
Bruh, he was
the greatest player in the world until December.
Yeah. They were.
And you think December to May, 5 months is enough time for him to be like, you know what? I'm not the best anymore. I'll take a step back.
I don't even think he needs to be the
scenario,
best.
He'll look at him as 1A, 1B type of thing.
Yeah, I don't think Kawhi needs. I don't think Braun needs to be the best there. I think Kawhi's game isn't a game where he has to have the hand on the ball all the time like LeBron does.
Let's try to set up a low stakes bet for us.
Okay, low stakes bet. Lakers or Clippers?
Yeah, I just think not Lakers. I think Clippers are number 1. I say Clippers 1, Raptors 2. And then a distant 3, if I can't think of any other teams, are who you call?
Brooklyn?
Fucking Brooklyn before Lakers even.
Yeah.
I like him on Brooklyn. If I'm Boston, I think maybe I sign and trade for this guy.
I think it's over for Boston.
I'm not convinced he goes to the West.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, why would you go to the West?
He should really take his time and be like, what's the best fit for me?
Yeah. Like, why would you go out West? Like, you have already shown.
If you're Boston, you want Anthony Davis or you want Kawhi Leonard? I don't know who fits better. I'm not thinking about that right now. I'm just thinking about player I would want. It would be Kawhi over AD.
I don't want. I want Kawhi just because I feel like he's. What's up?
Don't they need some size?
Yeah, but who got size anymore?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, theoretically, yeah. But Golden State's biggest player is Draymond. I know he's a different dude, but like, do you need size anymore? I don't even know.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you could sign Kawhi for the money you would have used to re-sign Kyrie Irving. But at the same time, you don't know, if you go for Anthony Davis, you're giving away pieces. Like you gotta come up with some shit. But I don't know, man. Like I like him. I like him in Brooklyn. I like him in LA. I just don't think LA's fucking front office is right for him right now.
You're going into a horrible situation. Why would you go to LA, the Lakers?
Yeah, I just think like him and LeBron could be like, I think them two alone could win you a title.
I mean, look, you go to the Clippers, you could theoretically sign 2 free agents and then trade 4 draft picks and some other pieces for AD.
And you already got good pieces that you don't got to get part
Can
with.
you imagine if they got Kawhi, KD, and AD? It'd be infuriating, but it would be kind of funny just because the Clippers finally winning. So short term, it'd be kind of satisfying. But they could theoretically do that.
I think so. I doubt KD goes to the Clippers though. But
He's not gonna. But theoretically, they could do that.
Absolutely.
That's
and
a world that exists.
My thing is with them, the funny shit is the Clippers. Their Achilles heel was their starting 5. Like, you give them a starting 5. You give them, like, 2 star players and whatever starting 5 that they got right now. You got Lou Williams and Montrezl Harrell coming off the bench giving you, like, 18 each. You know what I'm saying? You got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander running point. You got fucking...
I assume they'd have to give up one of Montrezl's or Shai for if you're trading for AD along with 4 first-round draft picks.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's a world that exists is all I'm saying.
It's a world that exists.
It's 1 in 14 million and 6. Or whatever the Avengers odds were. And that's a crazy thing to think about.
Just one. Oh, man. So who do you think wins tonight between Milwaukee and Toronto? You think they even it up or
Man, I don't know. I'm gay.
Not
The
tonight,
Bucks are taking it. You think the Bucks can beat the Warriors?
I don't know.
Warriors, no KD.
I
Giannis.
feel they got a chance, but it's probably not.
You know who it all would hinge on is Draymond. If Draymond can do anything to Giannis, I think, then yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
But if Giannis is a one-man wrecking crew, I think the Bucks got it.
To 7 either way.
I don't know, man.
The fuck does that mean, Eddie?
I
What kind of dumbass observation is that? I don't think it goes to 7 either way. Shut the fuck up. I'm kidding.
So you think it's either going to be a sweep or you think it's going to be a gentleman's sweep?
No, he thinks it's a sweep or 5 or 6 and either team could win.
It's up to 7.
I don't know if it's a 7-game series. I don't think it's a 7-game series. It's not the craziest prediction.
Nah, I think Giannis. I mean, the fact that they went into 2 overtimes.
I'm shitting on you harder as a joke, but that's not some bold ass prediction. You know that, right?
Stand your ground.
That's
You should know about this.
What do you mean?
I was shitting on him as a joke
Stand your
extra.
ground, motherfucker.
But like, that's not a hot take.
Nah,
This series will not go 7. Whoever wins.
That's the point of the show. Hot takes, motherfucker. Say some shit and stand in it. Who gives a fuck?
Oh,
way to
shit,
go.
that's what's up,
Now
right
you're
there.
talking.
All right,
That's
there it
your
is.
dick, fam.
Listen
That's what's up right there.
No, I think Giannis. They went to 2 overtimes. Giannis only had 12 points and 8 turnovers. He played arguably his worst game. It took 2 overtimes for them to take him out. I think Giannis gets it together again. I think they fucking take it home in Milwaukee once they go back over there. And I do think the Warriors and Bucks go 6 or 7. I think the Warriors and Bucks go in 6 or 7.
You think the Warriors got it though?
I think the Warriors get it because I think KD comes back. And but without,
We don't know if KD comes back. My theory is he has a grade 2 calf strain, and they're just not saying it.
I think so too.
What's the
I think he's
difference?
hurt.
So grade 1, from what I read about it, because I'm so eager for the Warriors to lose. Turns out they're just fine without him. Alex is right. Grade 1 calf strain is a week. Grade 2 is 3 to 6, which is a pretty big range. But if KD's not, I don't think like some super quick healer. So if that's a 1 month, 5 week injury,
Yeah, it can't happen.
he's not coming back.
And it's not worth it.
And these series are both going to be over pretty quickly, I think.
Yeah. Now, here's the question. If you lose the first 2 games of the finals, do you try to force him back quicker?
If I'm KD, I say no, because I'm a free agent next year and suck my dick.
Yeah.
If I'm KD, I don't know he's a basketball fiend. I know he's never gonna say it, but like
Yeah.
I sit.
You sit.
If I can't go, bro, like this is the finals, though. You can't just come back and work your way back into the finals.
And you have,
no matter how good you are.
And you have $150 million on the line. Now, I think a team will pick him up regardless, but I think a team would pick up an injured KD. I guess my question is, does a calf strain have anything to do with an Achilles? Like, is the calf thing? Is the calf straining what happens prior to the Achilles?
I don't know, but I think so. We always hear this. There's overcompensation with one muscle. I can definitely see how if you are straining with one calf, the other leg is working overtime, and you could strain the Achilles or something else.
So yeah, it's not even the leg that's fucked up that you should be worried about.
Overcompensation is what gets you a lot of times.
Yeah,
And that's why guys who like tear a knee end up tearing the other knee pretty soon after. It's like, because you stop jumping off that one leg.
That's
and
what
then you
happened with Kobe.
Extra weight on this one.
That's what happened with Kobe. Like, he was fucking his shit up. Like, I think he had like a bad like foot or ankle or some shit. And then that's when the Achilles tore. And then he tried to come back. It just wasn't the same and shit.
KD know he's leaving. And he knows the Warriors. I mean, he don't want to stay on the Warriors, but he's not.
I think he's done what he's needed to do on the Warriors.
Yeah.
I don't think he wants to leave the Warriors. I think he's done what he's needed to do.
We've accomplished everything.
He proved the world that he's the best player. He proved to everybody he's the best player in the world, or however he feels that he's the best player in the world. And that team is fine without him. And he wants to go and for real prove it somewhere else and lead his own squad again.
What? I'm not mad at an Eastern Conference Finals of Giannis and KD every year.
Not at all.
That'd be all right.
Imagine we have Giannis and KD in the East,
Two
and in the
freak
West we
unicorns.
have either LeBron and Steph, or Steph and Harden,
or Steph and Dame.
Or
Steph,
Steph,
Kawhi.
Like it doesn't matter. The
It's
West
all
or
good.
Steph and Kawhi. Yeah, like doesn't matter. We're gonna have bare minimum 4 epic series every playoffs.
Of course, I agree. I think the best bet for the Warriors, if they sweep Trailblazers and Kawhi gets into his bag and he stretches that series out in the Eastern Conference, I think KD comes back. But if not, if Giannis takes one in Toronto and finishes it with a gentleman sweep in Milwaukee, and the final starts a little sooner than expected. And I think there's a longer break between the conference finals and the NBA finals.
It used to be.
Anyway.
I don't know if they do that anymore.
Maybe. I'm not really
I haven't
sure.
seen. I actually even Googled this. What's the start date for the finals? And there wasn't one that I saw. It just kind of seemed like they had Game 5 if necessary, Game 6 if necessary, Game 7 if necessary, then Game 1 of the finals. So I think if both conference finals are over, take a couple days and then start.
I can see that.
He's been out, what, a week and a half, 2 weeks now?
I think a week and a half. I would think, just from a marketing perspective, you would want some time between the conference finals and the finals to sell the story. Right? That's what I would do if I was the NBA. I'd be like, yo, give me 5 days. Give me, a whole weekday.
Send all these video packages to Sports Center and do the human interest stories.
All
like,
that.
Did you know that?
His cousin died.
All that shit. Yeah,
Giannis is supporting his entire family in Nigeria. So now, if you don't root for him, you hate immigrants. Or some story that they'll fucking
always some shit like that.
Sign up.
Mid?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do. We're gonna pay some bills, and then we're gonna come back and talk about a very interesting boxing story about how boxing is quite literally heavyweight boxing is being revived by one of the greatest punchers in the history of the sport. But we'll get there right after I tell you this. Don't kid yourself. All right, there's no such thing as a good excuse for not buckling up. I'm not going that far. Sometimes I just forget. I'm in a rush. No. You use any of these excuses or others, you're putting yourself at risk of injury or death. In 2017, more than 10,000 people were unbuckled when they were killed in car crashes. Some of you are listening right now in your car, in your truck, in your SUV, and you're unbuckled. Buckle that shit up. Do us a favor, buckle that shit up. All right? 51% of people killed in motor vehicle crashes were not wearing seatbelts. Do you hear that? No matter what kind of vehicle you drive, wearing your seatbelt is the best defense in a crash. Even when you sit in the back seat, you still need to buckle up. That goes to when you ride in taxis and use ride-sharing services too. Cops are on the lookout and they're writing tickets. So why take the risk? In 2017 alone, seatbelts saved nearly 15,000 lives. Okay? You buckle your kids up, so buckle yourself up. Them kids are going to need you. Stop playing a game, all right? So do the smart thing and buckle up every trip, day or night. Click it or ticket, all right? It's brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. Make sure you stay alive so you can keep listening to us. We want you to listen. We want you to be here.
That's the only reason why.
That's it. That's it. We're selfish. We want you alive so you can listen.
Facts.
Akaash is back.
The baby bladder is empty.
It is very important that we talk about Deontay Wilder because he has revived the American heavyweight boxing scene. And when we're interested in heavyweights, we are interested in all boxing. This guy is impressive. We don't have to play that video at him, but I would like you to get the video up of the knockout. This guy has concussive one-punch knockout power. Now, he is not the most skilled boxer. He is not the most accurate puncher. He is not the best defensive fighter. He has one thing, and that is one punch knockout power. And it is incredibly rare in the world that we live in that you find a heavyweight that has this type of game-changing power throughout the fight. He can knock you out in the first round or the 12th round. A lot of times guys get tired and their power does not carry to the later rounds. This is different. We saw what happened with Tyson Fury. I don't know how Tyson Fury got up from that punch.
Well,
but
he hasn't fought since.
And he hasn't fought since. He has a fight coming up. He hasn't fight coming up. But and I think what they're both doing is like, hey, let's cash in and then make our next fight even bigger. That's fine. Make your money. You guys deserve it. You put your life on the line. But if you look at this punch right here that he lands on Brazil, it is the right hand.
It's like he held
straight on the chin.
Oh my God,
son! It is lights out. Look at this. This is straight. I'm surprised his jaw didn't break.
His fucking ear
His ear
went
just
fast
wobbles
motion.
out.
And everything else stayed in slow motion.
Uncanny.
It just drops.
You are born with this power. That's simple as
Look
that.
at
You are born with it.
everybody's fucking reaction. It was like hearing a door slam when
at
I
this.
watched that shit.
Yeah,
I'm
live you
like,
could actually hear
what
it.
What the fuck?
You could hear it watching live on TV. It's rare you hear a single punch land with that kind. You heard the punch connect. I'm surprised he didn't kill him, bro.
I'm surprised you dead ass. That punch
Could've
kills 80% of humans. 80% of humans, you are dead or you are in the hospital for a very, very long time.
I don't know what 20% you're talking to. That's about 98% of them.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, this was unfucking
Can I ask
real.
you a boxing dummy question? Why
Sure.
is he not a more skilled boxer? It feels like I've been hearing this from you about him for years.
Here. I'll tell you why. For the same reason that Kyle Korver isn't a more skilled dribbler.
Doesn't have the ability?
Doesn't
he's got
need
one
to.
thing that he's really good at, and he doesn't need to do anything.
Like
else well.
what's so special about Steph is that a guy who shoots so well from that far also learned how to handle the ball.
Yeah.
Usually you either handle the ball so well you can get to the basket at will,
That
or
was the big
shoot.
knock. That was a big knock of him coming into the league. They're like, oh, we don't think he can handle the ball. He might be a Mark Price at best.
Boom.
Steve
And then he
Kerr.
ends up being one of the greatest ball handlers in the history of the game. So when you have concussive power like that, what often happens is not only do you not learn how to box, you also don't learn how to throw a hook. When guys have one hand that is destructive, like he doesn't really have a hook.
Yeah, his form looked, it was just,
But that right hand is a thing of beauty.
The scary part of
he
it,
turns it over. You see it. Look, watch when he lands, and turns it over. You see it?
Yeah.
Because when you throw a
the
right
torque.
hand, right? Not only is the torque, when you punch with the pinky and the ring knuckle, it hurts you. It's called a boxer's fracture.
Okay.
You do not want to hit people with these knuckles.
Okay.
You hit people with the pointer finger and middle finger. These knuckles right here are like an extension of your wrist.
Okay.
You're not breaking these knuckles.
Yeah.
These right here, they break if you punch a wall.
Okay.
These right here, it's like you're hitting someone with a brick.
Okay.
And when you punch, when you throw an overhand hook, it's very easy, or an overhand right, it's very easy.
turn it.
Look, to turn down and then hit with these two. But what he's doing is twisting into the front two knuckles. Watch him land.
That's what I wanted to ask you, because it almost looked like he didn't even get all of it.
Oh, son,
Like,
look at this.
raw.
That is raw. And there's probably another angle where we can see. See if we can find
Like
another
it almost
angle.
looked like he pulled it. I don't know if his head was just fucking strong, but like it almost looked like he pulled it a little bit afterwards too, and still knocked him the fuck out. Like
No,
he
it's
almost
over.
didn't. He didn't follow through all the way. Am I correct?
Maybe. I mean, look. He shot it out there quick, right? It's not something he loaded up on. He was like,
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like
Yeah.
it didn't look like he got all of it. It didn't look like a. You know what I mean? Look over
yeah.
there.
But he knew he was out. Watch this. He knew he was out. He just knew it. The second he landed, he knew it.
Just turned around like Steph Curry. Like I'm not even gonna watch you. It's
Look at that guy right there, man. This
Everybody's face
Raw
is just like
concussive
this
power.
guy. This girl over here. Is
She's
the
going
one that
crazy.
can-
It's crazy.
Like-
He's got legs like mine and an upper body of a fucking buffalo.
Adonis.
Yeah.
So he's a perfect example of like punching power comes in a bunch of different ways. Obviously, Mike Tyson was like a compacted fighter.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson would actually make an unbelievable MMA guy.
Really?
If MMA existed now, because there's that whole grappling situation.
Yeah.
And like when you have this kind of length, it's not good. You want kind of a compact
Right.
body for that close quarters throwing and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Check this angle out.
But yeah, let me see it. Go. The same angle.
The same angle?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, bro.
So
Well,
you can figure it
give
out.
to
So
us, yeah.
so but when you talk about boxing specifically, if you look at real power punchers outside of Tyson, like a Tommy Hearns, they're long, skinny. It's lanky, and the power comes at the end of a long punch.
Okay.
Like even for me, when I start, I've been kickboxing and stuff, so I'm starting to get my like power and timing and stuff back. And the power isn't from like 1 foot away. The power is me keeping you at the end of the jab, and then me extending that the whole way. And it's almost like you're letting a fucking bow and arrow go.
Right.
You know, and like a guy like that who is just long and thin, if you're at the end of that punch, it's a dagger, bro. It's over. Here it is. Here we go. Look at this. Watch it. And
Wait, pack up. It was a little back up for a little bit.
they spread them apart. I don't know. The
He's
first
like,
round,
fuck, I'm
Brazil
not-
already looked tired. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah,
And
they had. Boom! My God.
Jesus Christ.
blinding speed too, man.
Jesus Christ. Like,
I
I don't
mean-
even know what it feels like to get hit that hard. And I don't want to know.
I've been, you know what?
I've gotten punched in the face, but like not that. Like,
No. I've never been hit that hard, but I have been hit where the room spins. And Floyd talked about it when he got hit by Mosley. He was like, "What happens to that?" He goes, "The room starts spinning." But he was so comfortable with that feeling; he'd
Yeah.
experienced it so much. And what happens is when you get hit that hard, at least for me, when I was hit really hard, I thought it came from the other side. Like when I got hit with a straight right, I thought he hit me with a hook. That's how wobbly you are.
I saw the white light once.
You saw the white light.
Yeah. It was funny. It was 8th grade. We were about to take a Regents exam.
Yeah.
And so I have my afro out. And these white kids in the back of the class are like throwing little pieces of paper and shit like that.
Yeah.
And so when I turn around to see what the fuck is happening, a pencil hits me right in the forehead and I lose it. And it just so happens the kid who threw it's this overgrown giant sitting in the back of the room. So my first thing, I go and grab the garbage can and I just chuck it at him. And I hit him. He comes at me a straight forward to my forehead.
Jesus Christ.
Next thing you know, I'm against the blackboard. So I saw the white light for a second, and then I'm against the blackboard, and then I fucking lost it. And
God damn.
You
I
beat his
punched the
ass?
teacher. I punched him. I punched
punched the
everything.
teacher?
Yeah, I fucking lost
Damn,
it.
and you became a cop after that.
That's how you know you get hit. That's how you know you get hit hard, though.
Yeah.
Well, you know you got hit hard when you start fighting someone else.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm done fighting you. I
Anybody
gotta
who
beat
got
somebody.
anybody who got in the way was getting swung on.
that.
But
Yeah.
the best part of the story is that they bring us to the principal's office. The principal was panicking because that test has to start at exact time or whatever, and they're like, "Yo, nobody will get in trouble if you guys just like apologize and go back to the room or whatever." They let me go back to the room, and I got like a 96 on that exam.
God, imagine you didn't get concussed before.
I know.
Yo, how
You would've
bad
aced
are
that shit.
How bad are New York City schools that your badass got a 96 on that test?
It's the Regents. They didn't mean shit.
Yeah.
No. One time in high school, my freshman year of high school, I got like punched by our power forward, like in the locker room. Like we got into like some argument. I don't know. I was making fun of him.
Sounds
He's like
different.
He's like a big fucking. Like, he's like 6'6".
It's
like,
different.
Strong motherfucker. Matter of fact, his brother played for the 49ers.
Who?
Anthony Davis, the offensive tackle.
I don't know.
He's a Pro Bowler or whatever. Anyway, he punched me square in my jaw. And it was the first time I almost fell after getting it.
Yeah.
But like I caught myself and I was going to school in Jersey and I was on scholarship and I didn't want to lose the scholarship.
Right, of
And
course.
I was like, if I fight back,
Yeah.
I'm gonna lose my scholarship. My mom's gonna kill me. So I
Yeah.
had to sit there and eat the punch
Yep.
and just walk out the room.
Yep.
Wow.
And and that kid got kicked out the school because everybody saw it. And
Right.
everybody saw me
Smart
just
thing.
walk away from it. And I felt like such a pussy for years. I was like, God damn, I really wish I would have got.
I'm
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
at
Now
you.
look at me now,
I'm looking at you a
motherfucker.
little sideways, guys.
I ate it though. I ain't fall though. I ain't fall. He's a big motherfucker. He's not powerful. He's like 6'2", like 50.
That's when you
Big
grab a
motherfucker.
garbage can.
Yeah, well,
No, you made the right decision right there. Don't
Yeah.
lose the school
yeah, I felt like a bitch though.
over that shit. Who cares? Now that guy's homeless.
I don't
Look
know.
at this fucking shot, man. Here it is in slow motion. Steps into night,
Damn,
motherfucker. You're going to bed.
ma.
You're going to bed.
Jesus.
When your head hits the canvas, when you don't even have control of your neck,
His legs are just like where, what,
and
why?
you're dead. And you died. And you died. And you died. Look at my man got up so fast the second he knocked him out. Watch this shit.
Because you know everybody heard it. It sounded like a door slamming, dog.
Oh my goodness!
It sounded like even homeboy tried to get his phone up right on time. I know he's pissed.
Nah.
This guy right here,
Nah.
he got his phone up just at the absolute worst time, like just as it happened. Didn't get it for the Instagram
you
story.
know he's gone. Look at that shit. And he's dancing. Look at my man dancing right now. Fuck out of here, bro.
He's laid out.
First round.
Yo, he's what the game's been missing, bro.
Oh, I
He's
Like
what the
Anthony
game's been
Joshua
missing.
don't want it. Nobody wants it, B. I'm telling you.
And you know,
Tyson Fury.
I don't like to say nothing bad about Anthony Joshua because he's a fellow Nigerian. But
Sorry, fam. Don't
bro,
do it.
Don't do it to yourself.
Don't do it to
mad,
yourself.
You mad good looking.
You don't want this smoke. Go
You
fight.
mad good looking?
He's a handsome ass dude.
He's a handsome motherfucker. He's well spoken. I went to the UK. He's like the LeBron of UK, dog. Like he's
He really is.
literally
He is.
everywhere.
Killing it.
He sells everything.
But don't do it to yourself. You're
Don't get
not.
knocked out, bro.
You're not made for this. Keep on fighting like Polish fighters and Russian fighters. Keep on fighting bums that we can't pronounce their last names. That's what you should do until you retire. You do not want any of that because that's what's gonna happen to you. You gonna get hit like that. And we know. Here's the thing: we don't know if Anthony Joshua has a chin. We know that Wilder does because my man Wilder took Luis Ortiz's punches, and Ortiz can fucking
he can throw.
crack.
He can throw. Yeah.
So we know for a fact that one, he's not deterred by power, and he's gonna come down. And if he connects, which he will, you gonna go down.
Oh my God.
Son, he killed him.
I'll never get used to.
That's death.
And it's
much,
wild.
How much to
Did
go
you see
around
what he
with him?
I was
said?
about to say that.
So what?
How much to go around with Waller?
Around?
Yeah, one round.
I would actually die.
I'm
so
not. I'm not doing it.
How much?
you cannot pay me enough to die. If I had children, I would say this is what I
right
could do
now,
to take
how
care of them
much?
forever.
Right now,
10 million.
There is no
I'll
amount
do it
of
for
money.
10 million.
10.
Look at me. There is no amount of money.
So
Look
you
at,
can just try to run the
I'm not
entire
saying
round.
look me in my eyes. I'm saying analyze my body.
10 million.
Yeah, but just try to run the entire round. That's
10 million,
3 minutes.
son.
You just got to run.
10 million.
Bruh,
I don't-
100 million.
I'm doing it for less.
How much?
I might go like 200,000.
To go around.
Are you hurting? What's going on? Andrew not
Alex,
paying
I'm
you
paying
right?
you too much.
Yeah,
You
dog.
doing 200,000.
Nah, just because I think it would be fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
Like the
the whitest
experience
shit
is
you
better.
ever said in your life.
I'm gonna tell you straight up. I'm
Extreme
not doing
sports.
Yo, do you remember
I'm
what
not
that
doing
Billy
it.
Club felt like in Sweden?
I ate that shit.
You did. Yo,
that
Al
shit.
might be ready. Al, real talk,
Ate that
might be
shit.
ready for Deontay
I
Wilder.
got hit and kept going. Son, I'm not gonna get hit with that. I'm just gonna run.
it. Yeah, but he's fat. Like he can catch.
Here's the thing. You in there? I'm only looking at the right hand. You know how cocky I am, how I say I could do anything. I ain't even gonna say I could go around Wilder, dude. Like real talk.
That's 3 minutes, dog. That's not nothing.
Son,
and he don't
grab
get
onto
tired.
the leg. Like no
No,
one
he
says
won't.
What are you saying? What are
I
you
just gotta
saying?
last 3 minutes. That's it.
Gotta be regulated.
The ref could break us up the
I'll
entire
sit down.
round.
You know
I just
what?
gotta
You know what?
last
I'll-
the 3
if
minutes.
we're doing 10 mil, I'm giving him 2 of my 10 mil. It's just like, yo, just don't kill me.
Nah, you can't.
Just don't kill me, bro. Like, I'll barter with him. Like,
Nigeria
yo.
the bet.
I'm like, just don't kill me,
That's
bro.
so Nigerian.
That motherfucker already found a scam within the hypothetical. Like we don't even got someone
Dog.
raising 10 million for you.
How you got a scam in the hypothetical, son?
Yo,
No, I'm like,
Alex,
yo,
think about this.
this
If
the
you
fact-
cover your face, if you just like, I could eat whatever, your ribs are just
No,
wide
I'm
open.
not thinking I'm
he just
doing
breaks
that.
all of them. How do you think a ring not that big, and he don't get tired?
He gonna corner you,
I
bro.
just hold on to the arm. Just hang on it.
Yeah, but this is something you don't understand, right?
Do I have to survive
Like, you
the
don't have to
round,
shake
How you
or
gonna
No, you
catch
don't
his
got
arm?
to. You could get knocked out. So, but here's the
All
thing.
right, boom. First jab, I'm like, oh, I'm down.
Maybe there should be
God.
some sort of like thing to see if
Yeah.
you did get knocked out. But so here's the thing. Here's the thing with this. He doesn't throw full power, right? Because he's concerned that if he doesn't
wow, yeah, that's a
land,
good point.
the other guy could land on him.
Counterpunch. That's not a fear with us.
With us, there's no fear of the counterpunch. He's just going to go in haymaker because he knows if you, me, Kaz, Akaash land, even with our most powerful shot,
You're
he's
wide
going to walk
open.
through it.
You're wide open.
He's going to walk through it.
Doom douche.
Son,
mine.
Doom douche.
I'm not going to lie.
Not mine.
I'm knocking him out.
See, he beat me to
Now
it.
you
You beat
got
me
me
to it. I'm
competitive.
taking him out.
All I got to do is watch out for that right hand, right?
All you gotta do. All you gotta do is watch out for the deadliest fucking right hand I've probably ever seen in my life.
in boxing history, in a history of killers.
And he's a legit psycho, Deontay, because y'all saw him knock
saw-
out the mascot.
Nah.
So there was
I
he
saw
was
him
on
knock out some
Mexican
troll.
TV, right? No, there's the troll thing, but this is
Yeah.
different.
He also
So-
says he wants to kill somebody. That's very feasible with me.
So absolutely. So he goes on this Mexican boxing show, right? And they bring out a mascot dressed up as watch this. Okay. So here's the clip. The mascot is dressed as it looks like a Pringles can.
Why?
Right?
Why?
Shit.
So
Why? Why?
so
Why did he do that?
watch. So he goes.
mascot dancing.
No, pause. Now,
Oh, he does karate.
Now, the
Look at that
question
stand.
was, now the deal was, now it's on Mexican TV, so he don't know what's going on. The producers ain't really talking to him. The agreement was with the guy dressed in the Pringle suit is that he was going to take a shot to the stomach. Okay? Now play the video.
Oh my god.
Oh my God! Why?
Right in his fucking face.
Face
Yo, look at his
legit.
feet! Look at his feet!
Oh my-
Yo, his feet!
Son, so the the producer,
Yo,
look at the
my
producer,
God.
look at this producer right here. He goes, "Oh my God, like, you're not supposed to hit him there now."
Yo, look at his fucking feet! The big ass cartoon.
Son, he's dead.
Yo, he's legit crazy.
Son, he's
Oh
dead.
my
So the guy,
God.
if you
he's
look it up,
lost it. He's
so the guy, if you look it up, he broke his jaw, he broke his eye socket, like his all sorts of fucked up shit, like irreparable damage. I think he might like crazy,
All
like
right,
real
guys,
bad.
I read
Dog, I'm not doing the round, bro. You can't pay me enough.
400.
said
You can't pay me enough. You can't pay me enough.
$400? You said it.
I said
400,000.
400. I rethought it.
I got.
Nah,
You got to tell me how much
do
reconstructive
that. I can't do
cosmetic
that. I'm
surgery
bugging.
is first. Times that by like 12 at least,
Son.
and I'm still probably not doing that shit, bro.
Bruh, that's a life insurance policy.
I'm kicking him.
All right, what would you do it if you wore the headgear that has
No.
the bar that covers your mouth?
He's still knocking me out.
No.
I would do it with that.
I'll do headgear. Yeah.
For how much?
Like serious now with headgear. Yeah.
$5 million. I
I
would
would
do it
do it
for
with
the
a
bar
fucking-
that covers my mouth.
With a,
I'm gonna get concussed,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
$5 mil for a concussion.
I would do it with.
I fucking pay to go snowboarding and shit like that. I
Yeah,
almost
I've
died
had
during
3
that
concussions
shit.
in my life. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get CT. It is what it is.
Just eating the
I would
season.
do it for a headgear that's like a helmet, like an NFL like lineman helmet where the face mask goes all the
Yep.
way up.
Yep.
Yeah, then I'm in.
I need like the JPP helmet with the full fucking mask.
Then
With
he
the
will-
shredder shit.
Yeah, like, I need that shit.
You might just go right for your body.
yeah, he
Oh,
would still
he'll break
kill
a
me.
rib,
Yeah.
and even with that helmet thing, you'll still get concussed because it will just be like the NFL where your brain shakes within it. You just won't get the what is the term? Superficial wounds.
I
So you
won't-
won't be black and blue. You won't get cut.
Your
but
black
your
and blues
brain
will
is
just be inside your
yes,
fucking brain.
inside your brain,
which is
yeah.
the worst.
Yeah.
But goddamn, I'm good.
I mean, this is insane shit we're talking about. Like this
Fuck
is
it.
like,
I'll
like,
try being a millionaire
Listen,
other
hey,
ways,
Alex,
bro. I'm not trying to do
Alex,
this.
if you want Deontay Wilder on the podcast, we can probably make that happen.
can probably
He
make
seems
that
like
dress
he'd
you
be
up in
into
a
that.
Pringle suit, one shot.
Wait, really?
No,
I
we
feel
can
like
definitely
he'd be
make that
into
happen.
it.
I'll take a push.
Fam, you are
No,
crazy.
you're not. Stop,
Fam,
Alex.
you are
I
crazy.
wouldn't even
Good
let. I wouldn't even let. I wouldn't even let
I'd
them
let
do
it
that to
happen.
you, bro.
If he does that, like he doesn't even play around.
He celebrated. You see him
Yeah,
woo
I
after
know,
and do
like,
like
Yeah,
fucking
like he
karate.
let out like a primal roar after that shit. Like, I'll take a punch in the arm, maybe. In the arm.
And that was in a dress
man.
shirt.
So in the
and-
arm, absolutely. How
No.
much you do for a punch in the arm?
punch in the arm. $200K.
Punch
in the arm.
Paying $200K to get so you
I'll
get a
punch in
fucking
a
Charlie horse.
massive
Nah,
$200K.
he could
How
probably
much for a punch in the arm?
Dislocate your shit.
How much punch in the arm, Akaash? I would love to see him punch Akaash in the arm. Akaash would go flying like a fucking Jet Li movie, dude. What? How much, dude? I would
I think
pay
I
money
need a cool mill for that.
Cool,
for a punch in the
Mel.
arm.
Cool,
Yeah,
Mel.
yeah, yeah.
Bro,
It's
look at his
me,
arm,
dog.
bro.
Like,
That's just-
his whole body was
That's
just
just turned into a
shattered.
comma.
He looked like the Night King. He would R-A-U-B. That shit would be done. Game over. A punch in the arm,
Bruh.
Woo!
Yeah.
Scary sight, bro. Anyway,
gotta roll.
he's what the game's been missing, bro. I'm a fan. I'm glad he brought heavyweight boxing back. I'm glad he's
Heavyweight, but especially
terrifying
American.
motherfuckers.
Heavyweight boxing.
We have not.
Ooh,
We have
I
an
love it.
announcement again.
Yes.
We got to make sure we do this on the beginning of the next episode. June 10th.
Yes. June
Oh, is
10th.
that the game?
June 10th.
Oh.
Kaz, Andrew.
June 10th.
1-on-1, Monday, June 10th. We have this officially locked in, correct?
June 10th.
Well, where's the location?
We don't know yet. That's Alex.
is a
working on
Monday.
that. Alex says he has a spot.
So I got a court, but it just can't fit a lot of people. So
Tentatively?
we can just be us, and then
Well,
we put the
I got
video-
one of those as well.
We'll invite a
Yeah.
couple. We'll
That was
invite a
prob-
couple.
Well, I got a full, but you don't need a full.
Yeah, I think a half would be fine. And
Half
then
is all you need.
I think what we might, and then Akaash, you and I should talk and like I'll let you see it. So what do you think? Because there is a world where people could watch behind the glass.
Ooh. We'll tentatively have a couple of patrons there.
Potentially. But we can't promise just now depending on situation.
Yeah.
It's got to be indoor because my body can't handle outdoor.
Right.
But that day is solidified, though.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's our tentative day, June 10th. If we want to, if we can lock that in, Alex, let's lock that in.
Yeah,
Golden.
good.
June 10th, 1-on-1.
So the idea is we're going to play 1-on-1 and then come here and record an episode.
Oh, it's right away.
Yes.
Exactly. So we can get the reaction. It will be
no showers,
fresh.
just coming in.
No,
straight.
coming in hot. You won't need one. You won't need one. It's going to be that quick. It's going to be that quick. It was just going to be. You're going to do a lot of the standing still.
10th. Let's get it. Can't wait. Where's the Bart Scott? Can't wait.
So, just real quick, I want to do shout out some dates if that's cool.
Do it.
We're going to be in Columbus, Ohio, the Columbus Funny Bone this Friday and Saturday. I love Columbus, man. I love that club. Best chicken tenders in the whole country, and that means the best in the world because I don't think the world does chicken tenders. So, make sure you come out to those shows, man. And then after that, we're going to be at the Helium Comedy Club in St. Louis, Missouri. We're going to be out there, and then after that, we're going to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and then we're going to San Francisco. Man, San Francisco, y'all been crazy, man, just selling out these fucking shows, dude. It's unbelievable. Thank you so much. We just added a 4th show in San Francisco. So now we got 2 Saturday, 2 Sunday. Gobble up the tickets to that while they're still around. Whoa. And then The Andrew Schulz. Say what?
No, I just said, whoa.
Dude, it's crazy, man. Yo, San Francisco showing love. So theandrewschulz.com for all that, man. And thank you guys so much for your suggestions for the Dropping In series. That's just been so helpful. Thank you, Cam Williams. I did his podcast, and he helped us shoot some stuff for the shows in Nashville. Man, that was so much fun. Thank you to everybody who took us out in Nashville, and all the comics that were there. That was so cool. And just go to the Andrew Schulz for all the tickets. Toronto, we got that second show available. Gobble up tickets to that. New York, Boston, all of them. Keep on getting the tickets. Let's get them high. Let's sell these motherfuckers out right away. Shouts to Monster Energy for an Outbreak for sponsoring the tour. But yeah, appreciate y'all so much, Akaash.
Nothing. We're working on a little tour for me. I will announce dates as it happens. We got one locked in. We're gonna keep getting more as we go.
Nice. This Saturday, wrestling fans, I'll be in Las Vegas at StarCast 2 at the Wrestling with Stereotypes panel with Kenny King, Chris Bay, Marty Bell, and Willie Mack. Shout out to my guys Andreas Howell and Kel Dansby from the Sporting News for putting that together. And this Monday, Memorial Day weekend, Duce Palooza, Brooklyn, New York. YG will be the headliner. Special guest Young Nudie will be performing. OG Chase B, Austin Mills, Mick, DJ First Choice, Where's Nasty, DJ Steph Cakes, hosted by Low Key, Chris Styles at the Brooklyn Mirage. VIP tickets are sold out. Silver Bottle tickets are sold out. GAs, very limited left. Get them shits before they're gone. Also, I can't help you.
Get ahead of that real quick.
Yeah.
What's it called? Don't forget Cause and Effect. Make sure you watch that.
Yes.
Every single week. And what was I going to say? Also, the merch. Everybody keeps DMing me about the merch. The merch is for the live shows. All right, that's where you get the merch. It's a live show, and I know that our little fashion walks that Alex and I have been doing have been slapping, right? Because we run this fashion shit. Okay, shouts to Mark for cooking up the merch.
Shouts to Andrew for outdancing his black counterpart.
That's how. First of all, black and Latin. That's a double whammy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I'm taking out double whammies,
bro.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Look at this.
My people.
Hey.
I'm sorry. I let you down, man.
Look at your hands on your waist. You're so unsure.
Son, look at that shit.
Yo, Alex is a little stiff, right?
Yeah,
so
he is.
unsure.
Son, I've never done white dances before.
Oh, that's a white dance?
That's not a white dance,
That's
bro.
a white dance
Son,
right
and you
there.
see the hips get into a little
That's
bit
a
more.
Michael Jackson leg kick.
This shit's mad low.
Hey,
And wait for it, and drop. Anyway, so the Stay Sleep tee, the Antisocial Justice Warrior tee, we got the Hezi tee, the Matador tour, and we got the Cancel Culture hats.
That's a hot hat.
That's a hot hat, man. We really killed it, man. So, and we try to cook up something a little specific for each
Imagine
date.
the light skin face at the end.
Yo, that shit is
The light
serious.
skin face. Hey, remember that video?
Anyway, so they're available at the live shows, man. So gobble them shits up when you can. I appreciate y'all, and then we'll do it. You'll get them when we come to your city. Simple as that. Appreciate you guys for listening every single week, man.
Yes, sir.
Flagrant 2, no easy buckets, analysis by assholes, water cooled commentary for your sports needs. We are motherfucking here. We're not playing around. Spread the word, spread the flagrancy. Long live it. Peace.
Yeah.
God bless.